morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh, there we go. Why does it that every day? Well, not every day. Every time I go to the gym, the day after, I feel sick. It shooby dooby like that. Jai Rock, thank you for drawing first blood. Oops, caps. I just had to read it like that since that's how you typed it. Tatsang, hiya. Hold on, my controller's a little tingle. Hopefully that'll undetangle it. How am I doing? I don't know how else to explain it. Just, that's usually commonplace the day after going to the gym, right? It's just joints feel sore. On the good news though, since I started going back in March, right, to the gym, I will say, so after yesterday was the first day coming back that my hand didn't have any like what's the word I'm looking for? Like nothing uncomfortable, nothing weird. Like since my hand's been hurting all year, yesterday after going to the gym was the first time I was like, oh, okay, so I think my hand's like fully back because it didn't, there was nothing uncomfortable, nothing weird, nothing off about my hand at all. So I think my hand is fully healed, which is nice. Everything else hurts, but hey, life. You saw that? Yeah, I posted it during stream. I went to like the same park I went to last year, so I'm like, I mean, so it's like technically, even if I take pictures of the cherry blossoms, it's the same thing, right? I already have those pictures in my album, so I'm like, oh, what do? I didn't bring anything. Oh, I have this Final Fantasy TCG card that I shoved in my phone case. I'll just take a picture with that. It's not even that fancy of a card. I was just like, why not? Why not? And so I took a picture with my little Vivi card. How was it? It was good. I will say, I am somehow cursed by my work in that whenever I plan something, it's not like an all-day outing, but it's an outing where like I can still do the regular workload I get and still have this like one-day outing. So like when I went to the mall to go get the what do you call it? The card cases, like the packs and sleeves and such. Like, that also wasn't an all-day outing. It's just a one-day thing, but, you know, I could do a bit of work in the morning and such, but, every time I plan something, work is suddenly like, oh yeah, and here's this extra work. So I had that happen yesterday. I did my regular work, and then there was extra work, and I'm like, I'm going on a picnic today. Why y'all doing this to me? So, I did my regular work, then I went out, because, you know, I've already planned to, so I went out to the gym, and then I went grocery shopping. Picked up some sandwiches, a bento for dinner, because what I decided, since I knew about the work already, I decided, all right, you know what, we'll do a late night stream. It'll be a little longer, but it's going to include a dinner break, so that's why I picked up a bento for dinner. But I picked up some sandwiches, got some groceries that, you know, it's not terribly hot, so I didn't need to go home immediately to put them away. So I just got some like carrots, cucumbers. Went to the park, chilled, ate a sandwich, took some pictures, went home, worked. And then I did streaming. I did Final Fantasy 9. Which yesterday was kind of a weird day. It felt like I simultaneously did a lot of progress and simultaneously did not do a lot of progress. It felt like I did a lot of yapping. I think mostly because there was that point in the Desert Palace where I did backtrack to pick up the treasure chest I missed. I was like, oh, I didn't know I missed a treasure chest. I went all the way back. And while I was going back, I realized, wow, going back to that treasure chest took like, what, less than 5 minutes? But that was like a whole hour of my stream previously to get to that point. I was like, oh, well, yapping, it happens. And that's good, yeah. Rip, yeah. The work thing is... today was, again, back to normal, regularly scheduled program today, but yesterday it's like, man, why you always do this? Especially on days like if I have like a dentist appointment scheduled, like nothing fun, right? But still a thing where I'm like, okay, I'll do my work, you know, go to the dentist. Hopefully I can just chill afterwards, because sometimes, you know, the dentist kind of sucks. It wipes you out just having your mouth open the whole time, right? Even on days like that, it's like work is like, by the way, you got extra work. I'm like, no, I just want to chill. Glad your hand's feeling better. I'm glad too. I'm glad too. Everything else hurts. My hand's okay. But I'm guessing, I'm not guessing, I know what it is. Every day I do something physical like the gym. The day after, I always feel like crap. I don't get people who say like, oh yeah, going to the gym makes me feel better. I'm like, I don't get it. I always feel like crap for like 2 days. It's been like that. Although, how long has it been? I'd say it's probably been like that since. Because when you're a kid, you have endless energy, so you don't feel that. I think I started feeling the energy drain in high school. Like, you'd have gym class, and then the next day, because how my high school works, I don't know if every high school works like this, but there's A day, B days, so you have 4 classes one day, 4 classes another day. So and you need, like, you need PE credits to graduate. So, you know, if I had a PE class on like my A days, every B day I just felt like death. Like, it never got better. Every B day I just felt like death. So any class I had on B days, I was just like, man, I just feel sick. I mean, no pain, no gain, right? I mean, the pain is something. I just don't like feeling sick. Like the nausea, the headaches, the brain fog. I just don't like that after the workouts. That I'm not a fan of, but you know, it's something you just gotta deal with. But muscle pain, yeah, it happens, whatever. Muscle pains, whatever. It just sucks when it affects your appetite. Whoop. Oh, this is a dead end. We want to go to the mountain. Do I actually have to leave? No, there should be a passageway, I assume. Can I go this way? This is where I came from, right? Yeah, this is where I came from. There's something over here? Okay, yeah, this is the new area. Gotta make sure I don't waste anything. I got gospels. Make sure you have rest days too and stay hydrated. Because of how, like, not great I feel after the gym, I'm still, like, slowly introducing it back in since I did a couple months off. So it is just a once a week thing. And days that I don't go out to do like grocery shopping and stuff, because days I do grocery shopping, I bike out, right? So I ride my bicycle. So days I'm like just at home, aside from the day after the gym. If I'm at home and I don't have any plans of going out, I do like an at-home workout, just a really simple like shoulder exercise where you kind of like, you know, I don't know how to explain it. Like do the thing where you like basically T-pose, but you sort of circle your hands. Like, you do that, you do, you know, stretches and stuff. I do some squats because I sit a lot, so I'm guessing, you know, squats would help with lower body musculature, keep that active. And then there's like a beginner's core workout I found that... So I can't do, like, planks on my feet. I'm, like, a knee person. Obviously because weak core. But I found like a good beginner one where, you know, you can adjust, but basically it's a 10-minute thing where you cycle through 5 different core workouts and then you repeat. So there's like the plank, there's the side planks, there's like the swimmers, and then there's like the one in the back where you like lift up your hips. It's supposed to help like lower back. So I do that on my off days. When I used to come back from the gym and shower after, that's when I felt good because it felt productive. I think people who have a positive outlook on exercise are great. I've never liked physical activity. I've never liked physical activity. I've never liked the pain you get in your lungs. And like that pain you get in your throat either. I've like never liked like that running. I don't do running, which is probably a problem. But I've never liked that as a kid even. So even after like I exercise, I never feel productive when I go to the gym. I feel like it's just like I'm just doing this so I don't die. Which weirdly enough does not feel productive to me. I don't know how to explain it. No apple strudel today, dentist tomorrow. No apple strudel. I'm offended, Jyrock. How dare you? But if it's for the dentist, alas, it cannot be helped. Yeah. $500. Okay, so that does do quite a bit of damage. Yeah. Oh, you know what it is? I got a better description of how going to the gym feels like. It feels like doing homework. That's what it is. I do it out of necessity, but I don't feel productive, or I don't feel like I've done a good thing. Going to the gym feels like homework. I should probably start using these rocks. I think those rocks can be used for little heal items, right? Let me try it out. I have 99 of them. Well, I thought I could use them. I did a quick scan to find it. I wonder if it can only be used during combat. Those are already weapons. Am I blind? Ocean, Ether, Phoenix Down, Antidote, Echo, Charm, Vaccine, Gazal, Anointment, Golden Needle, Antidote. Where's the rock? I could have sworn that thing could have been used for, what's the word I'm looking for? Healing. Is it under accessories? That'd be weird if it was. It is. Ew. Don't cry, Jyrock. Don't be sad that you can't have apple strudel. Be happy that you can have some tomorrow. Tomorrow is an apple strudel day. We're going to a volcano, right? Check out these. What's up, Gaucho Cam? What up, what up? Do you think I need this burn prevention? Would they do that twice in a row? We're going in the volcano, right? Do you think maybe there'll be like Phoenix type enemies? Like firebirds? Oh, I think we're gonna have dragons. We might have Stone Killer might be good too. Freya is the only one with Dragon Killer, I think, though. So I think it's fair to have that on her. I am kind of worried about Vivi since we came across those enemies that could inflict stop and slow. That does worry me. I don't have anything that prevents slow though. Yeah, you don't have Dragon Killer, so I think Freya should at least have Dragon Killer. Confusion prevention, great. Let's equip this for now, just in case, as burn and freeze prevention. I'll try mixing and matching a bit, that's what I'll do. Zidane has haste because you probably need to steal someday in the future. Added effect. Eye for prize. Level up, ability up, back attack prevention. Petrification resist. Yeah, that's fine. I don't think anything's gonna petrify me. Okay, this is fine. Actually, what does Freya have on? Confusion resist. Alright, I think that's a fair balance. Someone's gonna have something or another. Gurug Kazan. Gurug Volcano. Ooh. Hey. This is good. This music's fun. Let's not go this way then. Let's not go that way then. Let's go the other way then. This is a fun place. Like, the music's great. Honestly, the Black Mage Village music should have been something like this. Kind of mysterious, but it could still have that funk, but what is that? What is that? Oh, you look like a devil. What is that? You. Kill it. Oh, poison. Is this place gonna have a lot of poison? Did Zidane get stopped? Zidane's not moving. Oh, what was that? That's not good. Do I need stop prevention? Hold on, let me switch up some abilities. Okay. In some way or another, the enemies, I think, reflect what bad guys are here. What happened? Is that... I feel like Zidane stopped moving. He didn't even do the victory fanfare. Alright, there might be something more to the poison, so let's get poison resistance. Yeah, that looked like a devil though. So maybe rather than bird, I should go devil killer? And since I'm here anyways, maybe Undead Killer just for funsies. Oh, can Zidane equip Devil Killer? What do you have, Zidane? I can't. Okay. So Zidane's not gonna do a whole lot of damage. Okay, poison resistance. I'm putting all my eggs into the poison's resistance because it like froze me. It was weird. Zidane was not moving. 93 hours? Yeah. I wonder how many of those hours was actually gameplay. I really do wonder. How much of it was me actually doing stuff? And how much it was me going like, hey guys, I'm gonna complain about my day to you. Oh, I'm gonna complain about my day to you. 伝言を使うときは最初レベルを下げると Okay. I gotta lower a lever, it seems. Mogura no Sura. So, 伝言板, so notice board. 移動を使うときは最初にレベルを下げること. So before using the well, lower the lever first. Sorry, the translation for the name is funny. So Mogura no Sura. So Sura is Sla is probably the name of the mole, right? But because you know how it sounds, it translated to mole slur, and I'm like, what's a slur for a mole? Just dirt rat or something. I don't know. Sorry, the translation for that was funny. The mole slur. I was like, oh, you can't say that about moles. That's rude. Oh, ether, nice. Is there 2 ways to go? Okay, no, this is a dead end. This seems like a dead end, or maybe I need to lower the lever to activate something or another. Alright, let's see what we find against. Do you? Okay, these are undead though, so I think Undead Killer was the right choice. $4K, jeez. You know, I could have kept my Holy Lance, and it probably would have done more damage on these guys. I would like Vivi to level up because level 5 death scares me. Level 5 death scares me. A red cap. Oh, I bought some of those, right? This game is interesting with equipment. It's not necessarily like... I mean, some of them I think mostly with stealing. It's like, oh yeah, if you miss out on this, you're never gonna get it again. This one, it feels more so like... you can buy the equipment before they're gonna be randomly scattered in the world. And this game is so generous with money that it's like... not a problem, I guess? I don't know. There is something satisfying. I do find, as much as it can be tedious at times with the equipping, I do find it more satisfying with this game since there's more to do with the equipment. Compared to Final Fantasy VIII, where basically weapons were essentially kind of not a big deal. Like, I did get Squall's weapon. Because I just, you know, I could. But, yeah, I enjoy the, equipment in this game. Okay, you are... Devil? Mustard bomb. Okay, so... the heat... freeze prevention probably could have worked. Oh, it missed though. I can't read that. Is it... if it's just fire damage, then I'm fine. Okay, so this thing's not dead yet. Zidane needs a better weapon here soon. I think it's been quite a while since we've upgraded Zidane's weapon. The Chocograph gave Freya and Salamander great stuff, so... Alright, I'm probably still good with the poison thing then. I didn't get burned. Maybe burn has a lower success rate of being afflicted compared to poison. I need a lever. This is the well, right? No? I'm guessing that was the well, so I should probably... yeah, that is the well, so lower the lever first. Gotcha. These guys again. How much AP do you give me? If you give me the same amount of AP as everything else, which is just a measly 2. I was expecting to get more AP. As, you know, the enemies got more difficult. Hanetsu, what are you doing? Oh, I wasn't done reading that. Vivi! Shout out to Vivi with the really bad weapon, but it teaches me the gospels. Also, Vivi is out of... okay, so we're in safe territory. No one's a multiple of 5. Safe territory. Safe territory. You can't level 5 death us. It doesn't help that since Vivi is learning just a death spell, there is just normal death spells. Also, why is Thundaga and Blizzaga more expensive than Faraga? Why is Thundaga more expensive than Blizzaga? I feel like Blizzaga has more use. I can't read that. A gold something. Is that kamikazari? Is that like a gold hair accessory? Hair ornament. Okay, it is kamikaze. Okay, that's in the new accessory. Okay. What's it do though? I got a choker. Wait, I think I might have one. Don't I? Yeah, oh, I got a scarf. Wait, can only women wear it? Is that what it is? There's the scarf. I'm sorry, what did I get? Oops. Team no kamikazari. Maybe it was an accessory and I just missed it. I don't think it would be. Okay, here we are, accessories. So there's the golden scarf. There's some rocks. What did I get? Hold on. Let me pull up the guide. What did I get? Golden hairpin. Okay. What is it? It's an no, it's headgear. Yeah, it's headgear. What? Where was it? I didn't even see it in the item list. I am so blind. They're wearing weapons, wrists, arm. Okay, headgear. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's like a tiara shape. Okay. You know, I think I had the premeditated expectations that it was an accessory. Premeditated? Is that a way of it? Ooh, it gives me regen. Why is that so cheap for Zidane to learn? I don't mind it, but... Okay, so Freya cannot equip it then. That makes sense. She has helms and stuff, so that's fine. So Vivi has already learned. Lowers spirit, lowers physical defense, magic defense up, magic evasion up. I am still learning stuff from that. Magic up. Learning regen is nice. I mean, I want these two to learn their things. Zidane should probably learn whatever this ability is. I think that's the one where you use MP to strengthen yourself, like that ability. Even though it's not equipped, but he'll learn it soon, so then I can equip that to Zidane. It doesn't affect his strength. Physical defense goes. It is a good upgrade, it seems like. All things considered, only physical defense goes down by uno. And you get to learn regen. This might be a good one for Salamander, actually. I know Zidane's gonna get to it first, so I can have him start learning it. But I think it'd be good for Salamander, because then he can focus his chakra on other teammates while the regen keeps him afloat. Even though regen doesn't do a whole lot, I think it's a nice cushion. Oh, this is so bad. Also, I always forget to see what y'all... What is that? I feel like I should at least kill one of these. Like the fish first. Salamander, you're the one person where it's illegal to miss. It's illegal for you to miss. I'm gonna Blizzaga these guys? Does that mean? I don't know what that means, but it's okay. My Vivi is a great mage. My Vivi. Oh, okay. I think it's like magic became ineffective against it is what it was. Something became ineffective on that fish. So water is actually cheaper. So we'll try this. Oh, Freya got burned. It's okay. Oh. I see the problem now. Rather than revive Freya... Oh, counter. Okay, well... Let's try this. I'll try to revive Freya.
Tina, you fat lard, come get some dinner.
Ow. Ooh, that did a lot of damage. Okay, high potion. Is that thing immune to physical damage? But Zidane is able to hurt it. Let's try another water spell. Water! こんな変な子さん、水とスイッチとおやつありがとう。Unfortunately, I can't read that fast, so I don't know what this fish did to do what it did. And Zidane's burned. High potion isn't cutting it anymore. Maybe it's the element of your weapon. That's true. If it's the element of the weapon, so it was immune against Blizzaga and water. Maybe I can try a Thundaga spell. I'm just trying to stay afloat for this fight real quick. What is Zidane's weapon even? Well, I guess you can trance if you want, Freya. 頑張ってありがとう、アフロタクさん。いらっしゃい。ご機嫌いかが？Try bio, maybe. Feelings are a little hurt, that's fine. Okay, let's... Did that work? Okay, it worked, thank goodness. Okay, so let me get my snacky snack. You know what? The two people who needed the levels the most got the levels. That's all that matters. I only get 1 AP per monster here, though. That's rude. Also, Pakageddon, how you doing? Can I use the chakra ability and just spam it? I can't. Okay, never mind. So bio works. Oops, I overhealed. Oops, that's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. What about you, lady? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I had some chocolate. Life is better when you have chocolate. Did I miss anything in chat? I was kind of hyper focused on the stupid fish that's like was immune to everything. おはようございます、白桃ちゃん。おはにちばんはアフロタクさん。あ、ストレッチもな、了解。こんな変な子さん、ストレッチありがとう。今日体痛いよな。体調も悪いし。Oh yeah, I should check what elemental type Zidane's weapon is. Maybe it was like a holy type. 頑張って君は可愛いを知る。可愛いを知るってどういう意味？可愛いを知る？ビビのことか？知るべしってこと？どんなチョコレート？明治ブラックチョコレート。It has the power of confusion, so there is no elemental type to the weapon. Oh, I wonder if every other weapon has an elemental typing to it. Tenchi o kirisaku o. Tenchi. So Freya's weapon also does not have an elemental type. So maybe Salamander's does? Okay, so Salamander's does. Salamander has a wind element, so it was immune to elemental type. I think that's what it is. 私はチョコレートではないですよ. Got a new job Monday. I'll start working at Meta. Nice. I hope it pays well. I hope it gives you the breaks that you need and recognizes hard work, but most importantly, I hope it pays well. So, you know what you should do, Apakageddon? After your first day of work on Monday, even though it's not payday yet, I think you should celebrate. You should go get like a nice treat, like a slice of cake or like a donut or something. You should go treat yourself. Okay, so this is kind of a dual weapon. It has the wind element in it, but it also has the annoyance status ailment on it. Gotcha. Okay, so that's why Salamander's weapon didn't work. Dead end, really? I'm trying to look for a lever. Is this a... No, that's not a lever. I need a lever. Isn't that what the note said? Before using the well, pull the lever? The only way I can go now is down the well. I am very happy. It was a bit hard to get into. Yeah, I mean, listen, congrats. I hope you have something fun planned in celebration. I hope your first day of work goes well. I also, you know, I already said it, but I hope you get paid oodles and toodles of money. Okay, this is the thing that kicked my butt. Great. So I should be trying to kill these first. I will use my water spell before it gets all immune on me. But yeah, you should definitely treat yourself. It's a monumentous occasion. Okay, Freya got hit. Maybe I should switch to... I don't know, the poison ability stopping me kind of concerns me. But maybe I should switch over from poison resistance to the burn. That almost did 1k damage. That almost did 1k. I have faith that Salamander will be able to kill this thing. Yes, there we go. Didn't expect to hear the Mount Gold theme in this game. Well, Tatsuya, if you know Final Fantasy IX, the location I'm in is Mount Gold. Was it you, Apocageddon, that was telling me that, man, but I was so out of it yesterday. When we were I was talking about, like, the Gurugu Stone. How do you even say that? And then someone's giving me a breakdown that... Because obviously later in the game, like here now, like there's also the Gold Volcano. And they were saying, yeah, so in the very first Final Fantasy, which I also mentioned, oh, so not only Garland, but Mount Golg is in here too. all the Final Fantasy Uno references. But apparently in Final Fantasy 1, it was localized to be G-U-L-G. But then in Final Fantasy 9, they did change it to G-U-L-U-G, I think. So instead of Gulg, it's Gulug, I think. Something like that. So they did change how it's spelled, but essentially it is the same place. Man, I feel bad. Who was telling me that yesterday about the localization? Do I need a healer? I don't want to have Shotgun in my party. She can't even heal. Never mind, I lied. I don't need them. I feel like I need to go buy more high potions, though. If things are out here doing like almost 1k damage, I'm gonna go buy more stuff first. It wasn't me, but it is true. Final Fantasy has a lot of references to the first one. Yeah, I remember whilst my Final Fantasy soundtrack listening earlier this year, I found out that in Final Fantasy 6, so I wouldn't have known because this is like just a behind the scenes thing, but there's a theme they use in Final Fantasy 6 that I guess was an unused track for Final Fantasy 2. Oh, stop. Oh, stop. If I had all the excess ability slots, yes, I would absolutely equip everyone with the stop resistance, the burn resistance, the poison resistance. I would. Honestly, I would. Now's not the time to trance, Adade. Now is not the time to trance. It's just a waste of time. Stop wasting my time. I just want to go buy high potions. Ayla, no like burn. I forgot I could be using rocks during the battle. I should try using the rocks. I think they heal. I'm still gonna go buy high potions though. You learned something though. What'd you learn? Ah! I forgot what that does. What does that do? Ah, here it is. 敵から避けると自動的 HP を回復します。You will automatically revive HP when you get something from an enemy. That something is in red and I can't read that kanji. Let's see. Hold on, I didn't read it right. I didn't read the kanji right. That is not the kanji for Asa. There we go. It still can't read it. Hold on. I got you. So when you are attacked by an enemy while in a near-death state, your HP will automatically recover. I'm assuming it has to be when my HP is in the yellow then. If my HP is in the white and the enemy like one-shots me, it doesn't count. That is a pretty good thing to have, I would say. I would almost argue it's better than regen. Yeah, I would argue it's better than regen. Okay. I need to remember I have rocks I can yeet because I have 99 of them. And hopefully Freya's apothecary ability will help. Steiner had it, right? I don't think Salamander has an apothecary ability. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay. I don't know what to prioritize him. Poison resistance or burn resistance? I guess maybe burn, because poison I could antidote. Maybe it was a weird bug that Zidane stopped moving, or maybe it was a combination. Maybe it was poison and stop simultaneously? Final Fantasy Fantasy IX is the last Final Fantasy made from Uematsu and Sakaguchi and is a favorite game from franchise for both creators. I've heard mixed things. I thought because I've also heard that Final Fantasy VI was like a favorite and like a magnum opus. Can you stop stopping Salamander? He's like the one guy that does good damage. Okay, let's test out this rock, because I got 99 of them. It's at the very bottom. Wait, hold on. Okay, so let's... Oops. Can I hate that it's at the very bottom, but sure. Let's test this out. Salamander, get rocked. How much does that heal? It heals not a lot. Okay. I have a lot of these useless rocks then. This thing has the burn ability too? Okay, I should probably switch abilities. I don't know if that was just a fire. Kefka? Yeah, Kefka's a great villain. Don't miss. I know, I saw, and it's miserable, Adrian. I have exactly 1 DPS for each element. I have 1 Geo, 1 Hydro, and 1 Cryo DPS. I only have Ayaka, Ito, and Nuvolette. I do not have a strong DPS for... Let me tell you, Adrian, I was able to do Lunar mode on Imaginarium Theater. Let it be known. But that is only by the grace of the mystery cache. I ran out of, like, characters that... Like, one of the fights I did... I just had to go all in on Iluga and Columbina, like, reaction comps, because it was the, I forgot what it's called, the Not Cry Little Nightwalkers. It was like the second to last battle. I didn't even have a DPS for that team. I just had to make it work, because I'm like, okay, but you know, the not Night Soul, the lunar reactions, yeah, it like kills them faster, so it's fine. By the power of mystery cache and resetting the, what's it called, the triangle reset, like what random things I get, I was able to revive Ito, and then I had to keep resetting so I could invite a companion and invite Ito back. I ran out of DPS characters. It is this round of Imaginarium Theater was bad for me. It was a bad run. I know it's probably good for other people, because if you say Geo, there's like Zebai. Like recent characters. So there's Zebai, there's Navia. If you say Cryo, there's Skirk. Hydro, there's Mulani. You know, Nuvolette, obviously. I have Nuvolette. There's not a lot of Hydro DPSs. I mean, you have C6 Farina, so you're good on that front. Farina's a DPS, but yeah, I kind of had a rough time. I think what it is, I realized there's not a lot of 4-star DPSs in that realm. Noelle's a DPS. I think that's it for Geo. Hydro... I think Candace can be a DPS, but I don't have her built like that. And Cryo is also support heavy. I don't think Charlotte's a DPS. Diona's not a DPS. It was a rough round. Kefka is truly a monster. Yeah. I enjoyed... There was a really... it wasn't like bust a gut funny, but it was kind of funny to see sort of like a summary comparison between Sephiroth and Kefka, where one is like a sadistic military strategist that successfully, like, Kefka did win. Like, the world did get destroyed. Like, destroyed the world, manipulate people, like, cause genocide and such. And the other is a theater nerd with mommy issues. It's like, yeah. And you would not expect it based off of their visual appearance. I don't know what the YouTube video is, Apoc again, and I generally make it a rule of thumb to not watch YouTube videos while I stream, just because sometimes they'll end up just taking up the entirety of stream. I got 99. How much does that cost? I don't want to know. Had a better time with this one compared to last one. Yeah, Superconduct is, Superconduct was not great. It's probably trying to set a precedent for, move! Okay, there we go. Set precedent for, what's her face? Man, I cannot. think and do this at the same time. Sandrone! Yeah, Sandrone, because I think she's expected to be an electro, like, superconduct support. 24 seconds, that's fine. I'm still not gonna watch it on stream. Things have happened in the past, so I just make it a general rule of thumb. I try to just not watch things on stream anymore. At least not like gameplay. If I'm doing something specifically like a just chatting stream or something, then I will, but while I'm gaming, I don't watch the videos. You know what? It's a dead end anyway, so she's alive. Did you not go back to your room and not cry, Adrian? Did I spoil it for you? I mean, I don't think it's a spoiler if it's said in-game. So, if you go back to the room you got in Nod Cry, the room where, like, Columbina left a note and stuff, there's a book left by Sandrone that, describes, like, basically her plans, and the last entry is about a backup core. Like, basically, like, backing up the data. So she probably has, like... It could be that they're upgrading her model to, like, something more, like, combat looking, because, you know, she looks like a maid, which is fine, but they're probably maybe upgrading the style, which is why maybe story-wise, it's like, maybe it'll have the OG Sandrone model, maybe it'll be a completely new exterior, we'll see, but it was written in a book in the Not Cry hotel room. It's just Pro XD meeting with Sakaguchi. It was a small skit of bribing Sakaguchi of his favorite Final Fantasy. Sakaguchi says it's 9, of course. Oh, I've seen that. Yes, you've actually shown me that, Tatsan. You DM'd me that one. Sephiroth is all style. If you count by deeds of Kefka takes the cake. Yeah. If we're talking about actual, like, war crimes, yeah, Kefka. Which Final Fantasy villains actually succeeded? Sephiroth did not succeed. Like, Kefka did win, but then got taken down after he won. But Kefka did win. Did Gold... my brain hurts. I don't remember Golbez and Exdeath enough, so... Final Fantasy IV was Exdeath, I think. I don't think so. Exdeath, I think, was like a brother that was possessed. Brother of Cecil, I think. I could be mistaking for Bartz. I'm pretty sure that was 4, though. Was possessed. So I don't think the bad guy won, per se. But Cecil did lose a brother. That might have been Bartz. That might have been 5. It's been so long since I played those. And I've only played them 1. But yeah, I don't think either 4 or 5 the enemy won. I mean, Fusuya also died. Fusuya, I think, was 4. You are thinking of 4? Okay, so 4 is Cecil and Exdeath being possessed. So yeah, I don't think Exdeath or whatever possessed him won. Final Fantasy V was far too lighthearted. So I know Galuf did die and was replaced by his daughter, who joined us thereafter. I don't think the villain won in any respect. 10 is hard to tell. Because Sin is not like... I don't know, 10's villain is like just circumstance. It's just environment, nature. It's like Sin, yeah, it's just, they're caused to do that, but like free. I think they didn't win. It's kind of weird. In like a prologue sense, the bad guy, quote unquote, won by destroying Xanarkin. But then, like, except, like, Tidus was able to be sent to the future to sort of help remedy that. So the world did move on, but in a weird sense, they did have, like, one major victory in destroying Xanarkin. Don't know about 11, don't know 12, 13, 15. Arden won. Oh. Arden did not win. Oh, you know what? Arden achieved his goal, but he didn't win. Arden did destroy the world. Has it been that long? So wait, it took from Final Fantasy VI all the way to Final Fantasy 15. Again, I don't know, like 12, 13. and all that. Was 15 the only other game where the bad guy, I say one lightly, the bad guy achieved their goal of just destroying the world? Because Arden did destroy the world along Kefka. Golbez was 4, Exdeath was 5. Gotcha. Okay, Golbez was 5. And Golbez was the sibling of Cecil then. Yeah, you haven't won a bunch of times and lost in the end. Yeah. So it's hard to say. Yeah, 10 is a little hard to tell. Just because it again, it does feel just circumstance. It's not like, oh, this is their goal. It just feels like circumstance. Which is why I'd say like solidly. And if we don't want to use the word like, oh, they won, like achieve their goal. I think that's a broader perspective to say. I'd say Kefka achieved his goal. Got killed at the end, but Kefka achieved his goal. Arden achieved his goal. But I would say Arden did not win. Because he was kind of just manipulated and destroyed and broken. So it wasn't Arden winning, it was just Arden lashing out. So he achieved his goal, but Arden did not win. And, you know, he died and everyone died. Are Kefka? Obviously, I haven't played Final Fantasy 16 either. So out of the games I've played, I think Kefka and Arden are the only bad guys who achieved their goal. Arden was a tragic anti-hero. Yeah, if we're talking technicality, which is why I switched up the wording to be like, oh, the bad guy won, to be the bad guy achieved their goal. Arden just wanted to destroy everything because he was just honestly like destroyed by those around him. If you include both the anime and the DLC you see about the episode of Arden, it's like, yeah, did he do the right thing? No, but I get it. Is Tidus a 7? Never fully understood that. Now that you mention it, I think Tidus is Tidus technically a summon? Not in the same sense as like, you know, like Anima is Seymour's mother and such, right? I don't think it's in the same sense of that, but it is. Because if you see all the other, you know, the ghostly orbs of the dead and such, Tidus did have a physical being. Because in my mind, I always just said time travel, and then he had to go back to his time. But I guess you can say, in a sense, Sin summoned Tidus? Just because... I mean, at the end of the day, like, after, like, Tidus had to go, it wasn't him, like, he wasn't alive. Like, Tidus wasn't, like, alive. Yeah, I'm going back to my time. Like, Tidus already had, like, the weird, like, glow effect that all the other dead had, like Auron had. So Tidus was actually already dead in the game, technically. Also, Tatsa, we don't need to talk about the novel. I know you know about the novel. Don't talk about the novel.
Nowhere. I got you for 3 minutes. 3 minutes of heat time.
Ads! Alright, I'll at least climb down the well and then I'll stop. But thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. Arden's Raw is a jester-like figure that manipulated Empire is greatly inspired by Kefka. You know what's interesting though? I wouldn't consider... How do I put it? I would say yes and. There is like a maniacal genius to Kefka. Whereas Arden was manipulated first. Betrayed and then revived, and then the Empire manipulated Arden first. And then I think Arden, through being broken, decided, you know what, I just want it all to burn. So then kind of got like, got his lick back, as the kids would say. But I don't know if I would put it in the same, like, gesture that manipulated the Empire. I almost feel like he was along for the ride and then was like, all right, things have escalated, so I can, like, just, you know, destroy everything now. I don't know, a lot of it, I don't want to say a lot of it felt like it wasn't Arden's will. A lot of it just feels like Arden's just like, I'm just gonna let it. Like, I don't know. Arden feels a little too broken, if that makes sense. To have this image of like a master manipulator of empires like Kefka does. Oh wait, I forgot to stretch. Yeah, I'm heading off to bed. Have delicious lava cake dreams, Adrian. Thank you for dropping by. I'll at least climb down the well. I'll at least climb down. Oh, here's the lever. Okay. This is the well then. Gotcha. Alright, I'll wait here. Since right was the right direction last time, let's go right again. Yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. Part of me like sees the Arden Kefka resemblance. The other part of me is like, there is such a stark difference in, yeah. I feel like Kefka had more control. I think maybe that's what I'm saying. Kefka had control since the beginning. I don't think Arden had control. Maybe that's what it is. I think Arden was breaking down more as the plan progressed. Just sort of in that maniacal sense, in the chaotic sense, Arden was also falling more, whereas Kefka, yeah. I think that's why I think Kefka is kind of like the supreme villain. Kefka was in control the whole time. Kefka was in control like absolutely 100% of the time. Okay, we gotta lower the lever. Lower the lever? I mean, it just said to lower it. Ah, okay, so it's like a little walkway. All right, let's see what's over here. Welcome back from ads, by the way. I know that Palm! What's up? I have a letter for you.
Mauricia の手紙どうもありがとうクポ A letter from Mauricia Thank you クポ
モリシアからモラネの手紙。
アルテミッションたら大事なあれを使っちゃったらしいのクポ Seems like Ultimission used that important thing クポ
Sorry, I feel like I need to burp, but it's like stuck. I don't think it's coming out.
あれがなきゃモグネットが機能しなくなっても当然なのクポ
Wait, what? Man, we are getting all this lore with the Mognet. What is happening?
あれがなきゃ使っちゃったよクポあれなきゃモグネットが近い
Oh, 近い
しなくなっても当然なのクポ
I don't think that's right. That's not right. Hold on. Let me retake the picture. It didn't get the kanji right.
Oh, 機能しないなっても当然なのクポ So Artemisian used all of the important thing クポ Without it, obviously Magnet wouldn't work クポでも実は私もあれを一度だけ使ったことがあるクポ
What is it? What is this dangerous thing that's completely ruining your delivery system?
But you see, I actually used it once before also クポ確かにアルテミッションに思わず使っちゃったって気持ちはわかるんだけどクポ So it's not like I don't understand why Ultimission just impulsively used it, but クポなるほどそれで最近手紙を届かなったクポね I see, that's why letters haven't been delivered lately クポ
I'm guessing it has something to do with Ultimation being blue. They were obsessed with beauty. Mauricia, I think, was the most beautiful Kupo, they said, and that's where she got the certain thing from. Is it a consumable? Is it a cream? Well, I wonder what it is. And why is it that that is the crux then of the Mognet? I feel like it's a consumable then. Like it's a consumable that maybe helps with the Mognet function, but because Ultimission hoarded it, that's why letters aren't being delivered. I can't really imagine. It's probably like fuel for like something they write, maybe?
届けてくれて俺にこれあげるクポ Thank you for delivering this to me. Here's this for you クポ
Nut. Thank you. You got a letter?
お願いがあるクポ
What's up?
モンドに手紙を渡してほしい
Okay, Mondo, got you. Mondo was in Lindebloom, no? Isn't that the inn? The Kupo at the inn? Kefka is creeping my friends play Final Fantasy Jam. He told me that Kefka refers to himself Bokuchin as a little kid. He does! I forgot he does that! I feel like he does it in like a taunting way. Like, oh, little old me would never. Like, it is all theatrics. It is still weird though. It is still weird. I forgot he does that. Because it is obviously not the worst that he does. I mean, obviously, no. Poisoning whales, mind controlling, and such. I mean, he does a lot of bad things, but I forgot he does that. It's like not even the creepiest thing he does. Yeah. You know, I think you're right. I think Kefka is Pentultimate Evil. Oh, I can keep going this way, can't I? I should probably go back left. Is there something over here? I'll go left. What's over here to the left? I don't want to progress. Now this feels like progression. I'm going back again. I'm going back. Okay, let's keep going right. I don't know if I explored the room. Did I explore the room? Is there anything in here? Oh, what's this? Oh, wing edge. Isn't that throwables? I don't need that. I thought he was looking at the pot. I thought it was this. I was like, it's a pot! There's something inside. No, there's nothing inside. Well, now this feels like the right way. I can't keep going back and forth. I'll keep going this way. I gotta keep going this way. I can. Yeah. If I were to keep going back and forth like this, it'd be like, might as well just look at the guide instead of second guessing. Zidane, I need you to be stronger. You were doing good, and now I have doubts. Zidane is low on health. This thing does a lot of damage, right? Yeah. Be careful, One Piece for the last chapter. Oh, you mean like the emu reveal? I read it. The emu-sama face reveal. Yeah, I read it. Yeah, I read it. I wonder if Emu has any Wano relations. A lot of the design felt Wano-esque, with like how the clouds appeared and stuff. But it could just be how Oda draws. You know something that I missed that I didn't realize until like I saw like a YouTube short discussing it? Because the live action One Piece season 2 happened and it was well received and people liked it. And one of the things people talked about they enjoyed that I realized the anime doesn't do anymore is sort of like the mundane like character interactions amongst the crew. You know, like Usopp and Zoro just chatting, goofing off and such. They don't really do that anymore because the story is so grand and the crew got so big that there's not like enough pages to spare for these like one-on-one like just casual conversations. I do kind of miss that. I read 1179 a few hours ago. Is that the chapter we're on? I don't even remember the chapter name. I forget what chapter we're on. Okay, I gotta have Freya heal. Zephyr was in tears. I miss that too. Seeing Chopper backstories. Oh! I don't know who Zephyr is. Who's Zephyr? Are they the one that do the Digimon podcast with you? Sorry, I am so bad with names. I am like... Oh, Zephyr... Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, yes. Okay. Yeah, I heard it was really good. It's funny to hear like Jamie Lee Curtis be like, yeah, you know, the actress who portrayed Kureha did a wonderful job. She was just so mad that scheduling conflict didn't allow her to play Kureha. It's kind of funny to see that. Jamie Lee Curtis was like, dang, I wanted to... I've seen clips though. I think, you know what I think most though? I think Little Garden is a huge improvement compared to the anime. Mr. 3 and Miss Golden Week are terrifying in the clips I've seen. Like, especially Miss Golden Week. Miss Golden Week is like so nothing in the manga. So like, she's not only is she terrifying, but she has like such a horrific ending also. Like, it just, all the emotions at once just break her at once. I'm like, dang, the live action, I don't know how much Oda has a say in the script writing, but I'm like, they obviously understand and care about the story, and they're like, oh, we know how to like tweak some things, add some improvements and stuff. Oh, I also did see the the Miss Friday Mr. 13 fight with Sanji. I did see that one with the otter, like he put Crocodile on hold and just beating him up. That was funny. To me, the biggest reveal, I was just like, I recognize this guy from somewhere. Flash from the OG Spider-Man trilogy. Flash Thompson, that was his name, the Peter Parker's bully from the Tobey Maguire series. That's Crocodile. That's the only thing I know him from, which is why it was kind of like, hey yo, they got the biggest bully. That's the only thing I know. I know he's probably had other works, and he probably has portrayed some qualities that will show he's gonna be a great Crocodile. Aesthetically, like, visually, he looks like Crocodile. I obviously have to see more, but I'm like, they got him for Crocodile? It's exciting to see. Zoro counting down the people he slices, that was also good. I think what they did with Mr. 8 was great. From, again, what I saw. So basically how I quote unquote watched the show was through like the Real Rejects. So I see like the key points of the show. But I think they did great with Mr. 8. No, Mr. 9, sorry, Mr. 9. Mr. 8 I think they could have done more with. Mr. 8 they could have done more with. I mistook. Mr. 9 I think they did great with. I think there could have been more with Miss Wednesday. I don't know if it was just she was just a one-time thing. I wish there was more. Like, they had Mr. 9 at the end there. I wish they would have had, because Miss Wednesday was, in the anime, was a big thing of, like, protecting Vivi. And then just, you know, getting killed. I wish they would have included that as well. Just to show that, you know, albeit be an organization, they don't know, like, Vivi hung out with this group in the Baroque works. And so since Miss Valentine and Mr. 5 came in, there's like, we don't know you like that. We also don't know Mr. 0 like that. So we're gonna be ride or dies for, you know, Vivi. So I wish Miss Wednesday had a little more. I also wish her fight with Zoro was a little better, little better choreographed. I feel like you could have done some really cool things, like a strong woman versus... Is that what they call it? They say strong man, so I assume strong woman is also a term. Just sort of like this big, like, fighter strong woman against, you know, Sora's. I wish they did more with that. Obviously, you can't have everything, but I wish it wasn't just Mr. 9 that had the moment. Wapple's origins, in terms of him getting the devil fruit, that was the only thing that was odd to me. I always thought he had the devil fruit in the flashback. I'm glad they skip Zoro and Luffy fight. Yeah, I'm glad they skipped that whole thing. I know that was probably mostly done for light conflict and sort of comedic effect. How that fight ended up being with Nami beating the crap out of them. It's like, yeah, it's for goo-ha-has. Wait, no, stop. Anything here? Nope, okay. So I'm glad they skipped that. Yeah, I think Miss Wednesday and Mr. 8 could have had more. There's a time limit. That's the problem, though. Like, everything was condensed so much, and I think the Zoro fight sequence they did was just so well done. Like, Mr. 8, you know, Igaram could die there. I wish there was more to the... They could have, like, added more to the Mr. 5 and Miss Valentine fight. Miss Valentine, by the way, was terrifying. I feel like maybe they could have added more to the fight there of, like, Vivi and Igaram and Luffy against those two. To sort of show, you know, the desperation of the circumstance and sort of give more weight to the, the agents to come. Like, we're having such a hard time with Miss Valentine and Mr. Five here. What's to come? And so then, like, sort of like as a last ditch thing. Igorum's death did feel sudden, but yeah. Wapple's Devil Fruit, I don't hate it. Because I think it does... I don't know. It's a double-edged thing, right? I could see how it adds weight to when Blackbeard came and Wapple just fled with the army. It's like, yeah, because you were powerless. He didn't have the Devil Fruit. But also, if they kept it as is in the anime, it's like, you had the power to go against them, but you still chose to flee. So I get that. It's not a thing I mind particularly too much. I think they really did add to the scumminess of Wapple. And it is an interesting tie-in since Wapple is part of the Reverie. And since Crocodile is a warlord who has, you know, basically immunity from the government, it is an interesting tie there that they could probably add more in. Like, Crocodile now has the grace of someone from the Reverie. That they could, you know, like a king that, you know, he could pull ties in later if they get that far. I don't think the live action is gonna do the entire anime, let's be honest. They're gonna be like 60 by the time they get to like Wano or whatever. I could see one thing that they do is like if they do get to Marineford for post time skip to just bring in a fresh cast. Which would kind of suck, right? But like Marineford kind of be the graduation and then post time skip they just bring in a younger cast to continue on, but I don't know if the people working on the One Piece live action will want to stick with it for that long. I'm glad they skipped Zoro Luffy fight. Laboon change was pretty good. Yeah. It was I liked how instead of it being a fight, they brought back music for Laboon's backstory. That one, I will say, if the scriptwriters did it themselves, bravo. I could see that being something Oda wanted to change. And he was like, hey, change the script to be this. I think that resolution was much better. I do miss kind of the goofy, you know, island inside Laboon. That was goofy. And Crocus being just kind of a goofy grouch. He was a lot more serious, but I also think that's fine. That's fine. I think the Laboon stuff was very well done. And we got Brook. They have to go to Thriller Bark. They casted Brook. You have to go to Thriller Bark. You have to. The actor they got for Brook, magical voice. He sings so well, and he was able to make the yo-ho-ho-ho sound like so natural. Like, still a little silly, campy, yes, but it was natural. But he did well. I will say though, the violin fake playing was pretty bad. I was like, all right, you could have done a little bit. The violin. You could have at least. You didn't even have to do the right finger. I'm like, you could have at least bowed on the right note. It was like da 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 da, and he's like going back and forth in like in like a marching speed. I'm like, all right, come on, come on. The only thing live action goes Captain Mystic World One Piece to some degree. You don't get the Sea Kings or the Mountain Bear, the Wild Rabbits. Yeah, you got sorry, I'll progress. I'm so focused on yapping, it's hard to. I'm so bad at multitasking. That's the problem. I'll try to do this. You did see the Wild Rabbit skins in the background, I believe. They did have the Wild Rabbit skins in the backgrounds, but yeah, I wish there was a, while not necessary, I do think it would have been cool if, I gotta kill this one. Hold on, I'm trying so hard. The Calm Belt, if they had the scene with like the Calm Belt where they accidentally go there, they gotta keep it concise, you know, keep going with the story. I get it, but I think it would have been a nice wrap up. Where I don't know how they do it. Like, go to the combat, it's like, now we gotta go reverse mountain, and sort of Luffy might see the monster. Not the exact same monster, but monster's like the one that took Shanks' arm. And sort of have this moment of like, yeah, did I accidentally bio? I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, did I bio? But yeah, just a moment of like Luffy is now on the same playing ground as Shang Tsung, got his arm launched on. Freya, you're not allowed to die. That's illegal. That is illegal for you to die. Okay, Vivi, I know it doesn't do a lot, but might as well. I have a bunch of these rocks. Yeah, let's get Freya. Or Nat, never mind. They are doing a great job. One Piece is such an absurd work. I always imagine live action would be a puzzle. Same! Alright, before the live action was ever announced, I think maybe it was around the era of like the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure live action, the Attack on Titan live action. I'm like, some forms of media, like some of that absurdist, campy, like goofy rubber hose, it belongs in animation. It does not work in live action. So I was like, yeah, Rurouni Kenshin, great live action. Slice of life, like school life stuff, yeah, sure, it could work. Things like One Piece, I'd say Bleach maybe doable, but still, like it's hard to take Bleach seriously as a live action, in my opinion as well. But I was like, One Piece is one of the ones that I don't want to see a live action. I've said that. I don't want to see a live action One Piece. It would not work. I have said that. Weirdly enough, the One Piece live action has been one of the best shonen live action adaptations. Like, it's up there, in my opinion, with Rurouni Kenshin. What a weird world we live in. That One Piece is like one of the best live actions. It'll hard to keep the cast young unless AI. Yeah, I don't want them to go the AI route. I'm sure a lot of the cast would be happy to continue. I think it would be fine if the cast did other roles. Like if, what's her name? Emily Rudd, I think, is a huge fan, right? Who plays Nami. Like, if she wanted to then, like, take on a different... I don't know. If she wants to go under all the prosthetics, so post-time skip, she does, like, a big mom role or something. Like, if it takes that long to get there, but... I could see the cast, like... So the only one that would be able to stick around would be Chopper, his voice actor. But also, we never know, right? Things could happen, like Frankie's voice actor had to retire early and such, so never know. But I could see them, if they want to continue, see them doing different roles, like small roles in the background, if they want to, like, reel it back. But yeah, they would have to recast them. Also, another one is Digimon Beat Breaker did get nominated on Crunchyroll's One Animated Original. Whether they get awarded or not, I don't know. Can I be very... not cool? I like don't care about... Ooh, who that? Shizumare! Oh boy, thank you for the sub. I'm doing good. I kind of got in the same routine of man, when I get passionate about something, I'm into the conversation. I'm very bad at multitasking. Like when I'm talking, I struggle, like basically, like for example, doing this fight right now and talking. But we're talking about the One Piece stuff, and I love One Piece. It is what it is. I love One Piece. Oh, I should have kept healing. Oops. Okay, that's fine. But, okay, so the root thing. I don't care about Crunchyroll's award ceremony things. They have done some bizarre awards in the past, but, now this is purely my opinion. I'm not saying it's a be-all, end-all. Didn't Solo Leveling get Anime of the Year one year? I'm like, man, Solo Leveling... You could call it problematic, alright? Because here's the thing. I've read the entirety of Solo Leveling. I've read the entire Solo Leveling. To me, Solo Leveling is fun. I did absolutely hate the ending. Like, there are endings I don't care for. Like, I think, like, Dress Up Darling, it deserved a better ending. Magi ending was trash. Fairy Tail ending, it could have been better and such. Like, there are a lot like that. Solo Leveling, the ending was bad, mostly because they did a storytelling beat that I hate. And I won't tell it just because the anime hasn't gotten that far. The anime hasn't gotten that far, so I won't say how, you know, it ended. It's just that I'm like, the ending was so bad that when the anime was announced, I just did not care. Can I get Freya up in here? Okay, I need Freya to heal Zidane with your apothecary ability. How do you feel about the Chainsaw Man ending? So, fun fact, I actually haven't read Chainsaw Man. In that, I did 3K. How are you not dead? Let me finish my thought. Okay, so I haven't finished, the Chainsaw Man. I haven't read the Chainsaw Man, and here's why. I had the opportunity to read Chainsaw Man when I was at, like, there's like a all-you-can-read manga place I went to. Same editorial company. There's a manga called, Ant King, Ari no O. I started reading Chainsaw Man, saw Ant King, read that, and got more interested in it. So here's the thing. Do I think Ant King is better than Chainsaw Man? Probably not. Ant King is, like, so weird and bizarre and ludicrous. I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't easily recommend it to people. But yeah, when I had the opportunity to read Chainsaw Man, I read Ant King, and I'm sticking through it right now. So I just haven't gotten around to Chainsaw Man. But I have heard people are mixed on it in that, I think most of the concerns, it's sort of like some of the My Hero Academia things, which, by the way, I enjoyed the My Hero Academia ending. I do think the author forgot some things. Some things were forgotten, and that's kind of what I heard about Chainsaw Man. That the author forgot to wrap up some things. Oh, I'm going the right way. Oops. Also, that chapter from Welcome to Demon. We're talking Mama. We're talking Mama. Mama in the house. Dude, Iruma-kun is... Iruma-kun has missed once. Not to be a hater. Well, a glazer, sorry. A glazer, sorry. See, this is why I can't talk and do this at the same time. Not to be a glazer is what I meant to say. But for me, Iruma-kun has only missed once, and that is, again, personal preference. I did not care for the Akudoru games, the idol thing. I'm so excited for the music festival thing. If NHK can do one thing right, it's music, so good for them. But the Akudoru stuff, I did not care for. I was like, oh, this is trash. I hated the Akudoru story so much. I just did not like the character at all. You know, she's a fine character, the classmate with the glasses. Like, she's a fine character. She's not my favorite. She's fine. But something about the chemistry between her and the rival idol, I just did not care for. Mama asleep? Yeah, she's just sleeping. She's just honk. I think I should get stop prevention. Hold on, I'll get stop prevention. What does Vivi's staff have? Wait, that's a good idea. Let me see this. Powers up water. Oh, that's why my water ability is doing so much damage. Okay. I don't think added effect is necessary. The inconvenience ability is not great, so let's get stop prevention. But if I get more, I think silence must stay. Silence prevention, stop prevention, poison prevention, burn, freeze protection. It would be nice to get MP 20% up eventually, which is double that. Coolio, what up? Hold on, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. What up? The reason something tells me she's go back human doesn't memory her giving her birth. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm interested. I'm interested to see what happens. Oh, if we're talking about the author missing though, I'm still reading it. I do not care for the Mafia AU of Iruma-kun. I think it's just... I read it because I like the characters, but I'm like, the story's just It's like the biggest I need one more AP so I can get this on Salamander. Burn and freeze prevention. I'm still scared of poison from. But it's just a fake out? I could see that, yeah. I heard they will make a Soul Eater remake with the ending faithful to the manga. That'd be nice. I started reading the manga. I dropped it. I don't know why. Well, okay, I do know why. I think, like, I lost interest. I don't know if that losing interest is just genuinely the story is not to my taste, or if it's because like I was just at a time in life where maybe, you know, I was busy and there are other things I was more interested in. Who knows? I need to give Soul Eater another run. Yeah, you know what else needs a run? I know Hitman Reborn gets talked about a lot, but let me tell you, give iShield 21 the run it deserves. Give me iShield 21 in all of its glory. I would love that. Hiruma is probably one of my favorite like anime characters of all time. Why would Dad go out of his way to get human manga? That might be his wife's. Yeah, I agree. Yes. Oh right, because she doesn't have memory. There's memory loss, so she doesn't remember much about the human world. So that manga must have been Daddy-o getting him. Oh, you so right. The reunion will bring tears, indeed. I kind of like FMA Brotherhood. I like Brotherhood, so I did watch the OG Fullmetal Alchemist until it stopped following the manga. Because I read the manga first. So then I watched the OG Fullmetal Alchemist. I'm like, yeah, they're doing great. They're doing great. And then it started diverging. I was like going a different route, and I was like, I don't like that. So I stopped watching it, and then I found out, oh, it's because Brotherhood. I keep doing this. Oh, my brain cannot multitask. I'm so mad at myself. Okay, hold on. I promise I'll progress. That's something that hydrate the stretch. So I watched Brotherhood after that. I do think, I understand why. Brotherhood did... What was that? Wait, what's this? 2回目はレバーを下げるとうまくいくそうだ. You should lower the lever twice? I lowered it 3 times. Is that bad? Mogura no une. So, mo une. I think une is a better name than slur. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. What was that? It's a dragon. Do I have Dragon Killer equipped? I don't know if I... Who is... Oh, I forgot to stretch. I haven't stretched yet. That's the thing of the stretch. But yeah, I do think the Brotherhood ending, I get why. The beginning of Brotherhood is rushed. Like the whole thing with, you know, Sho Tucker, and you get less time with Hughes. Hold on, let me pause. I think it's rushed, and also they skip out on the mining town, which they sort of make it as a weird asterisk note because Yorkie does become important later on. I do think that was unfortunate. I think they could have spared at least 1 episode for the mining town. But it is what it is. Also, okay, maybe a bit of a hot take. I hate episode 1 of Brotherhood. Not in the sense that I think it's a bad episode. For the overall story, as a manga reader, I'm like, they spoiled the reveal. It felt like such a big spoiler to, like, you know, the reveal that the Führer is a bad guy. I hated that. I read the manga, so I already knew. But for, like, anime-only watchers, I'm like, dude, you have my sympathy. Episode 1 is so unnecessary. Because it like, oh, it teases something's up. It teases something's up. I'm like, the story was going to do that anyway. So, like, the whole thing, like, something's wrong with this country and the circle and the Führer is something sus about him. I'm like, oh, I hated that. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, probably one of my favorite animes of all time. Episode 1, I'm like, ugh. Because when I showed my dad the anime, I, like, forgot they did that at the beginning. So we watched episode 1 and I was mad. But I couldn't say anything. I couldn't say anything because then it would spoil it. But it was just like, oh. Because in the manga, like, the Führer really does, like, he has a lot of goofy moments too. So he feels like such an ally to the Elric brothers. So then when it was revealed, like, yeah, he's Wrath. It's just like, oh, snap. It's like, because the reveal is with Al, and like, when the Führer, like, kills the girl that's in Al. So basically, like, Al, I mean, he can't feel it, but he knows, like, I was trying to protect this girl, and she dies within me, and the Führer's like, yeah, sorry about that. Like, that's the first bit of, like, type thing. It's like, poor Al. The manga ended 1 month before the Brotherhood ending. Is that how close the, I didn't realize how that's how close it was. By the way, speaking of manga and anime, I heard the Space Brothers manga is ending soon. So the anime better come back. Anime came out, like, what, 2010? Give me my Space Brothers anime. I think that's when the anime ended, because it started 2009, I think. It could have been longer. Give me Space Brothers anime. Give it back. I want more Hibito and Namba. Like, well, I say Namba, but Mutta, that's his name. It was very close. I could see then why they made some choices. Did Silver Spoon anime and manga? That one was also close, wasn't it? What is your top 5 anime manga endings? Endings. I do think Brotherhood had a good ending. Endings. There was one, I can't spoil it. There's a manga. It's a very short one. Called. Do I have it here with me? No, I think I left it back in Okayama. I don't have it with me. I should bring it with me. I really like the manga. There's a manga. Like learning and living is the duty of a couple. Basically, it's a yonkoma kind of comedy, kind of heartfelt story, slice of life about 2 terminally ill like high school students. Dude, that ending had me bawling. That's all I'll say. That ending had me bawling if we're talking about manga. But yeah, anime endings. You know, I haven't read the manga. I did like the ending for Silver Spoon. Since we're talking about Full Metal Alchemist, I did like the Silver Spoon story of it all. Man, it's hard to recall things because my mind is sort of sporadic. Because part of my mind is also like, I gotta do this game. I mean, I think the endings I did like, I mean, just like sort of standard, like, and they lived happily ever after endings. I do enjoy endings like that. So, like, Ore Monogatari? What's the English name? My Love Story, I think. That one I did enjoy, and I think the anime did good. I don't know if, like, how the manga ended, if it was faithful and whatnot, but I did like Ore Monogatari. Didn't Vinland Saga end recently? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know how Vinland Saga ended. I'm eager to see how that ended. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I was about to say, like, I really did enjoy the My Hero Academia ending. There are some things that were left lacking. Like I do think the Hitman Reborn ending could have also been better. The last arc was exciting. I don't think it particularly ended. It ended as a ha 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 moment, which was like, eh. Gintama also ended that way, but it's Gintama, so that's kind of expected. Beelzebub had a horrible ending, so I'm trying to go through all the anime and manga I've seen. I just can't think very hard right now. My brain's a little dead. Hana Yori Dango, the manga, I think had a pretty good ending. Yeah, I'd say Hana Yori Dango had a really good ending. I will say that the characters really pissed me off sometimes. Oh, they really pissed me off sometimes. But yeah, Hana Yori Dango had a good ending. I'm loving the Ranking of Kings manga right now. Ranking of Kings is good. It is so slow. I don't want to rush them. I get it. It's very slow. The art is very it gets to the point. It's minimalistic. There's not a whole lot. Like One Piece, they do a lot to the background. Ranking of Kings, it's minimalistic, but the problem is minimalistic and also minimal dialogue. So there's not a lot of progression with each chapter. You could not even make half a season with what story we have right now in Ranking of Kings. So it is slow. I do like it. Oyasumi Pum Pum Uzumaki Cardcaptor Sakura Inuyashiki. Oh, Inuyashiki was a great ending. Oh, wait, that is a good one. I enjoyed Inuyashiki. There's a manga I really like right now. Granted, it's ongoing. So who knows? Korena? Rokishina? I don't know what its English name is. It's a retired knight. He just wants to retire. He's traveling. The art is so good, and some of the dialogue is just so human. It's about an old retired knight. Basically, there's going to be conflict. You know, even though he's retired, he's just doing his thing. He's going to come across conflict, but there's a perfect balance of, like, I'm doing what I want. This is none of my business, but also, you know, I do care for some of these people. I think it does have a good balance. I like that one. If we're talking another new age one, I think it just got an anime, surprise. Sei Hantai no Kimi to Boku. The author also did another one called Kori no Jouheki, the ice fortress or whatever. It's not like the most amazing art in the world, but I do like the storytelling. It feels very grounded, like the characters and their feelings. Like, I feel like the author expresses the characters' thoughts very well, which I like. Anyways. That's all. Well, that's all with the manga tourism from me. Zidane, you should steal? Question mark? This seems like a tent. This feels like a unavoidable fight. Oh, I am so screwed. Okay, Chakra Freya. Oh, I am so screwed. I don't have a healer. Okay. Is it this one? Okay, yeah. Cast Regen. Cast High Potion. I think it would have helped if I had one more person with the Apothecary ability. I wish High Potion healed more. That's what I'm gonna say. Did water work? Sorry, I was so focused on this. I don't even know if water worked like that. Chakra Zidane. Regen is working. I don't know if it's keeping up though. Vivi heal. Okay, whatever Vivi has is working. I think I'm gonna item Zidane. With this and Freya. Okay, regen is doing what it needs to be done. Okay. So I think we're probably fine on healing then. Maybe, don't kill me. Oh, come on, Freya. From my girl! Okay, water the red dragon. Why are you trancing? You know what, that's fine. You got places to be, right? I want to know what your stuff does. Chakra, does it do more? I can chakra everybody in the trance state? Oh. I need to give Salamander the trance ability then. We good, we good. High potion yourself, Freya. Stop failing to steal, Zuzane. Also, why does Salamander look like a xenomorph? Salamander straight up looks like a xenomorph when he's in a trance state. Wow, I know water is only effective because I believe my weapon increases the damage output of the water spell. Alright, Freya's healed up. I think I can just go for a kill now. Okay, I got an ether. Not super necessary, but I'll take it. I don't think anyone else... There we go. Vivi with the AoE clutch! Gantz was one of the craziest manga space I've ever had. I almost read all the chapters one night, and next morning I was paranoid walking down the street thinking all conspiracy theories were real. Gantz author was the same one as Inuyashiki, right? Oh, those birds that can stone you? In Final Fantasy 1, those birds have a chance to petrify. Oh! I think? It seems like, so it wasn't, they weren't birds, they were dragons. It said Akaryu, so they were red dragons in this game. I think Zidane does have a petrify ability on, though. Like an anti-petrification ability, but yeah, it seems like this one was mostly like a wind-based fight. I didn't level up, no! I want to get some abilities equipped. I could do this. I don't know if this affects stealing, but this is supposed to increase my accuracy. Hold on. Oh, I do need this though. Oops. What do I have equipped? I feel like haste is important, so I'll keep it. If I get 2 more, I'll unequip this and then equip this freeze burn prevention. And then 3. I think I'm 1 away from getting what I need, right? Yeah. So I'll leave that open so I don't forget. I think you're also 1 away? I'm glad I had the Dragon Killer ability. I didn't even use it though, because Freya was in charge of healing. I should have casted Regen earlier. Regen really helped me. Okay, Freya's also 1 away, and I think Vivi's just chilling, right? Okay, Vivi's just chilling. Hiroya Oko, I love his style. Oh, like his art style? Yeah, I mean, listen, I've only read Inuyashiki, but I did enjoy that. Dragons in Final Fantasy IX don't play. They're absolutely the strongest type of monsters. Oh, like the red dragon? Or are you talking about like actual dragon? Have I met a dragon yet aside from like just the normal red dragon? How's my MP? I could tent now, right? I could tent. Ma, be sharp. Be sharp, Ma. PK Rocket, what's up? Also, Radius, how you doing? This is a cute song. This is a cute song. I'm happy because the song we were stuck with at the Desert Palace was not great. I'm under the influence? You are influenced by me and my greatness. Yes, that makes sense. Behold my greatness. How you doing though? Just don't! Demon's Mail. I already have that. And the only one who can wear mail is Freya on my team, so yeah, I don't need that. In Final Fantasy 1, I'm at the final dungeon. The Chaos Shrine, have all 4 crystals. Hey, nice! Nice, nice. Yeah, you definitely are beating the game faster than me. Okay, this is confirming. You needed to lower the level 3 times or it won't move. Okay, I did do that. Okay. We're good then, right? I can just leave? Is there a boss down here that I need to worry about? Or do I just keep going down? I guess I'll just keep going down. Any chocobos yet? You missed all the chocobo stuff. I had chocobo dedicated episodes.
Wee.
Oh, I do appreciate, I did get a very nice tip and warning. Non-spoilery, of course, but when you're using the chocobo and you have the blue Narcissus, be careful, because it will soft lock you out of certain things if you use the chocobo to get to places instead of the boat. Stank dragon, stay away from me. Stinky dragon. Stinky dragon. Stinky dragon. Stinky dragon, I just killed you. I thought I killed you. Okay, I need Freya to... I think Regen's a safe bet. Okay, let's start... I don't think this is a boss fight though, because I did scroll for a bit and I didn't see any... like, purple boxes to indicate a boss fight. Regen! I got an ether, voice. Miss me. Stupid. Oh, these guys might be a little more chunky. That's not good. Okay, I'll just go for a kill. Got a tent. It's nice to replace the tent I just got. Freya left at a good time. Oh, Freya, you left at a great time. I'm proud of you, Freya. Oh, and it's dead. Okay. Like beefy, more HP? Yeah, it felt like it had more HP. Because, I was expecting Salamander to one-shot it. I got Faraga! Gadaga! I'm proud of you. But yeah, they still died. It's all good. Man, now that I remembered that Freya has the party-wide regen ability, I'm good. I'm guessing that's for the rope. I'll go this way then. Do they have a chance of petrifying in this Final Fantasy? Different characters do... Oh. Uh-oh.
ジタン、エコだよ。クジャも車同士の村のみんなもいる。Zidane, look, it's Echo. And Kuja and all the Black Mage villagers are there too. Echo, 俺が... I can't read.
Sorry, I had to pull up the app. Orega, what? Orega, who now? Orega, load. Oh, Arega, oops, that's Are. Arega... Nani? Chushutsu no mahojin nanoka? Echo, is that the magic circle of extraction? Yes, because I know how to say magic circle of extraction in Japanese. Ooh. Oh, it's this thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. I can't read that fast. Oh, okay, give it to us. I can't read that fast. Toki wa korare, the time hath cometh. I dislike when you do that, Final Fantasy. Hey, Shotgun, what's up? You're not part of this. Stay out. Mateo, Shotgun. Wait, Shotgun. You are useless right now. You stay back. Shotgun ga kimochi wa wakatteru. Koko wa ore tachi ni makasete kure. Na? I understand how you're feeling, but please, just leave it to us, okay? I wonder what would have happened if I insisted on having Shotgun in the party, because she is, useless right now. Sa, ikoze. Alright, let's go. Fun fact, the store updates. The devs accidentally removed the Aga spell staff from every store, so this is the only Final Fantasy where you can permanently miss Aga level spells. Really? I will also say it's weird that the Aga spells, they don't do that much more damage, but you could, I'm like, they give you Flare, they give you Comet, they give you Demi. And the Aga spells, I'm like, when am I getting the Ga spells? Where are my Gaga spells? And I just got them, so I learned Faraga here, so... We're almost there with Blizzaga and Thundaga. Now let's go. Whee! And you stay out of it, Shotgun. Oh, come on. Same monsters, but they change in future games. So it's a different monster, because I think in previous Final Fantasy, there have been enemies that petrify you, but they've always been like birds or like needle-esque creatures. I don't remember dragons being able to petrify.
Hende o jaru. Something's weird o jaru. Hende o jaru. Yeah, it's weird o jaru. Mata shippai de o jaru. Mata shippai de o jaru. It's a failure again. It's a failure again. Nanika machigaete o jaru na. You made a mistake, didn't you, o jaru? Ma, machigaete nai de o jaru. Machigaete na sochi de o jaru. I didn't make a mistake, o jaru. You made a mistake, o jaru. Ma, machigaete nai o jaru. I didn't make a mistake, o jaru. Honto desho, o jaru. Are you for realsies, o jaru? Honto de o jaru. I'm for realsies, o jaru.
いい加減にしてくれないか. Wouldn't you please just put a quack in it? こいつが悪いおじゃる. Oh, what? こいつが悪いおじゃる. こいつが悪いおじゃる. This one's wrong. That one's wrong. 失敗してはそっちがせでおじゃる. おじゃる. You're the one with reason for. やめろ貴様ら. You fools, silence or stop. 僕は言い訳なんか聞きたくないんだな。だよ. Oops. I don't want to listen to your excuses. 確かにこの小娘からパワーを感じたんだ。I know that's extraction. I didn't know how to read it. I kind of gave up trying to read it. できるまで続けろ。I definitely felt the power from this little brat. Keep going until you successfully extract the power. 抽出, right? Okay, yeah, 抽出. That's kind of a hard one to say. I don't know why. Same monster, but they change in future games. I would assume so. I don't recall red dragons ever being able to petrify. Honestly, I always thought red dragons were fire, but this one was obviously a more wind-based thing. Also, I never came across that weird plant hydra thing again with the poison, so maybe I don't need poison resistance. Zeta Man is close to Gans. Vision storytelling is not as screwed up. Oh, Zeta Man. Sorry. I'm like, isn't that the robot one? What do you mean close to Gans? Oh, I was thinking about Mazinger Z. Okay, continue. Ignore me. I was thinking I've got it mixed up with Mazinger Z, which is a very different show. Getting petrified sucks. It does. You gotta be careful with petrification. Getting stopped also sucks. Like if your party-wide stops, you just can't move. That also sucks. Sleep sucks. Petrification sucks. Eidolon extraction is possible because we established this in disc 1. Did we? Did we? I don't recall. これ以上続けると小娘の体がもったいないでおじゃる。If we continue, the girl's body won't uphold the strain.
召喚獣を収出することができるの本来
Oh, okay, this is where they say it.
本来16歳からでごじゃる。Usually extracting the 7 bees, we wait until they're at the age of 16ごじゃる。
分かってないな、君たち。You lot don't understand. 僕はどうしてもアレクサンダー以上の力を持つ召喚獣を手に入らなければならないんだよ。What does she have? That's better. She has Phoenix, Carbuncle, Fenrir. What does she have that's better than Alexander? That's how they give the stretch to the hydrate. No matter what, I must acquire a power that supersedes this power of the summoned beast, Alexander. ガーランドと... Nah, something. I know the ad break is starting. Wait. I know it's starting. Wait. I yap too much. I'm sorry. ガーランドの葬りされるだけの力を持つ召喚獣ね。A summoned beast with enough power to destroy Garland. 奴の強さは。
Stop it talking in grandeur.
奴の強さを尋常じゃない今の僕では簡単に消されてしまう。His strength is so magnificent. In my current state, I would be easily decimated.
Hey, freak show! You're going nowhere! I got you for 3 minutes!
3 minutes of playtime.
I'll just read this last thing. テラの計画の発動する前に奴を倒さなければ僕は僕でなくなってしまうんだ。Before starting the Terra plan, I have to defeat him or I will not be I anymore. I will not be me anymore. Okay, BRB. I'm in despair right now. Apparently, I missed a Moogle. That's a part of the Mognet thing. I missed a Moogle! I wonder if I can go back. Hold on, I'm scrolling to see. Okay, there's a boss fight. Can I go back? I don't know if I can go back. I think it's just gonna progress. Oh, I'm so sad. I think it's the it's the Moogle that needs to receive the letter I got from the Moogle from the other. Oh, I missed a Moogle. Oh, I should have checked the guide. No, my Moogles. That was fun. Whatever. Whatever. What's up, Socket? How you doing? Did I translate that? Yeah, I won't be me anymore. Yeah, okay. So I'm back. Tadaima. We'll continue. We'll try to rush on through since I spent so much time giving impassioned anime speeches. 小娘の体なんて知ったことか。さっさと続けるんだ。I don't care about that brat's body and well-being. Hurry up and continue. Oh, okay. どこから出てきたおじゃるか Where did this thing come from, おじゃるそこどこでごじゃる Move from there ごじゃるくじゃさまくじゃさま抽出できたのか Did you finish the extraction? コムさんそこにいた小さなモーグリが邪魔をするでおじゃる There's a Moogle that's getting in the way by the brat きっと心が2つあったから失敗したと思うでごじゃる I think we were failing because there were two hearts in the circle ごじゃる Don't hurt the mug, please. Please. だったら殺してしまえ。ぐずぐずしている時間はないんだ。Then hurry up and kill it. We don't have time to waste. No!
モグやるよモグエイコの後ろに隠れてなきゃ You can't Mog, you have to hide behind Echo モグどうしたの
Why are you T-posing, Mog?
Mog, what's wrong?
Echo Oh no! Do not! No! It's been a while that I've dropped in. Hey, Socket, you came at a real rough time. Oh no, you came at a rough time in the store. But how you been? I hope you all been good. Oh no.
Echo,
thank you for everything until now.
Mog, 何言ってんのよ What are you saying, Mog? 心配ないクッポいつでもエイコの一緒クッポ Don't worry, Kupo. I'll always be with you, Kupo. Mog!
こっちか Is it this way? Mog!
邪魔者は消すでごじゃる We're gonna erase the one that's in the way, yeah.
No, no! Mog, my baby, please. No. It's Moogles are cute little baby fuzzballs that are adorable, and he's gonna sacrifice himself for me. Echo, terraform me. I can't read that fast.
わかったわ I got it.
Terraforming. So I did a terraforming. I'm sorry, Echo, what? Since when were you able to do this? What is that? What are you? Simba? What is happening? Are you Mog? Did Mog turn into Bancho Leomon? Oh, well, Leomon, not Bancho Leomon, sorry. That's the first thing that came to mind. Yeah, die. Did Mog just turn into Leomon? What happened?
エイコのそばにいたかったからモグの姿になってたの
I wanted to stay by your side, which is why I took the form of Mog. Oh, so he wasn't even a Moogle. He was Leomon, okay. So as per Digimon tradition, Mog has to die then.
でも心配しないでいつでもエイコに守ってるクポ Don't worry, I'll always protect Eiko, Kupo.
You don't have to keep saying Kupo, because I know you're not a Moogle now. Can I go back and do some Mognet thing? I will absolutely restart the game if I have to, because I did save. I just have to do the fight again. Eiko, 大丈夫か? Eiko, are you okay?
エイコは大丈夫。
Can I go back to the Moogle? Oh! Ori, thank you for the raid!
Sephiroth!
How you doing, Ori? Welcome, welcome. You got it, Kujo. I believe in you, Kujo. You got this, Kujo. I believe in you. It's not tagging, is it not? Ha 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 ha! There we go. How was Minecraft? How are you doing? Okay. There's a lot to go back through. I can't go any further. I need to... Hold on. It might stink. I have to do the dragon fight again. I missed out on a Moogle, and I refuse to go further because this Moogle especially was part of the Mognet, so I have to. It keeps saying error, then disappears. Maybe it's a mobile thing. Are you on mobile right now? Maybe? It was good. Played on a friend's ROM. Oh, nice. Did you make anything fancy? I refreshed and it's working now. Oh, okay. Maybe it was just a Twitch thing. Old PlayStation startup. Yeah! Isn't it nostalgic? It's a Twitch bug. I saw you posted that the Twitch notified you about my stream like 20 billion years later. So maybe Twitch is just having issues right now. But yeah, nostalgic PlayStation startup. I need to find this Moogle. I gotta go through the guide. I have to fight the dragon again, unfortunately. But let me go through this. It's where I got the Demon's Veil? Okay, there's a path leading north just outside the house. Oh, there is. I did not see this. Okay. There's a Moogle up here. I'm so mad I missed this. Okay, let me Mognet first.
お便りを届けてありがとう、クポ。Thank you for delivering the letter, クポ。
モランからモンドへの手紙。
アルテミッションなやつ、どうもあれを使ってしまったらしい、クポ。ちょっとモグネット本部に文句言いにと思ったけど、モグネット本部ってどこにある知ってる、クポ。よく考えたら知らない、クポ。どこにあるんだろう、クポ。
Wow, I could read everything this time. Great.
That jerk Ultimation! Seems like they ended up using all of that, Kupo! I'm gonna go complain to the Mognet headquarters, is what I thought, but I don't know where is the Mognet headquarters, Kupo? Now that I think about it, I don't know, Kupo. Where is it, Kupo? そういえば、モグネット本部に行くことってあんまりよく知らない、Kupo. Now that I think about it, I don't know much about the Mognet headquarters.
You have a letter? Okay, you don't. Okay. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. I'm so mad I missed out on that. I already missed one Moogle. That's how tragic it is. I was supposed to get a letter from the first time I go to Lindabloom. I forgot to Mognet at the inn. And that Kupo had a letter for the Kupos back in Gizmaluk. That's the only letter I've missed. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. Just a random bug on Twitch. Can't forget any Moogles. No Moogles left behind act, of course. Not yet, just a red and black house and working on a farm. We're in creative mode right now, so when my friend is done, it will flip to survival mode. He says we better stock up on stuff. So it's like 7 days to die, but on your own terms. Is that what I'm hearing, Ori? Alright, I'll see what the Mog shop has. Do I need to replenish high potions? Sure. Okay, we good now. Hey, thanks, dude. That's all I need. That's all. What's up here? Any more fancy stuff up here? There was no extra. I was just about to say Chesto! Oh. No! I just wanted my Chesto. Why did you pop out? Jerk. You also don't have any good stuff to steal, so I'm just gonna go for it. my chest door. Die. Die. Yeah, Freya! Man, that dragon killer is doing wonders. That's a nice impression of a dragon. Yeah, that's totally what I was doing. I was doing a dragon impression. I was not scared. It was purely a dragon impression. I'm glad you remembered that Hakuto does not get scared. Hakuto just chills and vibes and does dragon impression. I was never scared. I've always been chill. Sad. Oh, thanks for getting that, Tatsun. Did I not pin the message? Is it gone? Oh no, the message is still pinned, yeah. I guess just as a reminder, yes, this is my baby debut of Final Fantasy IX. Thank you for the lurk, Ori, and thank you for the cookies. Cookies do sound good. Cookies do sound delicious right now. I'm not ending, Tatsun. Wait, are you heading to bed, Tatsun? Is that why you're doing that? What am I killing? Oh, these things. These things do so much damage. It's so rude. Yeah. Yeah. Get killed. Never played Final Fantasy, won't be able to spoil anything. That is okay. Hey, if you just want to chill, that's fine. I think Tatsun might be going to bed, which is why they're just spamming stuff that as like a reminder, maybe. I appreciate you, Tatsun. Can this thing die already? Jeez. I will say, if you ever do want to get into a Final Fantasy game socket, I mean, again, it depends what you're into. If you like the pixel games, I say Final Fantasy 4. If you want some, oh, stop that. Oh, I'm wasting space. I want to save because I learned Sandaga. But yeah, Final Fantasy 4 for the pixel games. 3D games, I'd say probably Final Fantasy 10. It's between 9 and 10. I think I would still go with 10 though. I feel like 10 is very linear. And you don't have any of like that story split thing. I think maybe that's probably what would make 10 more beginner friendly in my mind. Nah! Because Final Fantasy 9 still has a thing where your party splits and then you have to sort of do a lot of party reconfiguring. Whereas 10, the party doesn't like split like they do in 9. Ugh. Do I even bother? Okay, so one of you is evil. One of you is immune to magic now. Great. Love to see it. Just kill this one. Ow. Kill that one. Can you not? Can you like not? This Hakuto promos? Wait, you have a Queen emote? Since when did you have a Queen emote? So I should probably chakra. For Freya. It's already dead, Vivi. It's not gonna work. I appreciate you though, Vivi, but it's immune. Alright, let me catch up. What is this Quina? What is Quina doing? If it's Quina, I'm interested. Oh, it's a popcorn emote. That's cute. Quina nomming on some popcorn. Oh, that's Hannah's? That's a good emote. That's a good emote. I thought Quina would be like munching on frogs, but popcorn works too. I have friends that recommend me played Lightning Returns. For your very first Final Fantasy game? I don't know if I would recommend. I'll be honest, so I haven't played Final Fantasy 13 or Lightning Returns. As far as I recall, Lightning Returns is a sequel. So I don't think it would be a good, like, first time. Tatsan would know, though. Wouldn't make any sense unless you already played 13. Like Lady Hakta says, Final Fantasy 10 would be the beginning of Final Fantasy to start. Yeah, Lightning Returns is a sequel, so... I played and finished Crystal Chronicles. I've heard many good things about Crystal Chronicles. That's a lie. I don't know much about Crystal Chronicles, but what I will say, Crystal Chronicles probably has one of the best Final Fantasy songs of all time. No, 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 da, da, da. No, no, la, 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 la. Oh, anyways, yeah, it's one of the best Final Fantasy songs ever. I haven't played Crystal Chronicles, but out of the mainline games, because I don't know a lot of the other Final Fantasy 3 projects, and I haven't played 13, but yeah, I think Lightning Returns is a sequel. For a game that came out on GameCube, the music isn't doing great. It's a GameCube console. I did not realize it was a GameCube thing. Hey, where's my dragon? There it is. I was about to say, where'd my dragon go? You need to crash and let me go through. I was about to say. Alright, Freya, I need you to regen everybody. But yeah, Final Fantasy X, so it's all voiced. So that is one thing, like with the story, you can kind of sit back and absorb the story. There's not, you don't have to read. Ow, my feelings. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but also the game mechanics I'd say are very straightforward. In that, with like how equipment works, it's not mixing and matching. It is more so every character has their own dedicated set, essentially. And with how like the sphere grid and stuff work, it is for the most part just linear. So that's why I'd say 10 is the easiest. Now there are other like bonus things you could do that I would say are don't trance today. You don't need a trance. But there are bonus things that can obviously do, like, up the difficulty, can make things more complex and stuff. Don't miss, Freya. What is your problem? Why are you missing? Kill it. That's what I thought. Salamander, kill the other one. Final Fantasy X draws you in with its story, characters, world building, conditional turn-based combat, and voice acting. Oh yeah, the turn-based. Older Final Fantasy games have this active time battle thing where, even though it's turn-based, the enemies can still attack you while you're planning and trying to figure stuff out. So you can't really, you can pause in this one. Like, you actually have to physically hit the pause, but it is like an active turn-based system. Whereas Final Fantasy X in a true form, you take turns, so you can spend time thinking about stuff with like one character that's like a mixologist. You can take times making combinations and stuff. So I would say Final Fantasy X is a great entryway. I don't count Crystal Chronicles as a full Final Fantasy. It's not a mainline Final Fantasy game. I would agree on that level. It's not mainline. Still the best music though. One of the best songs ever. I actually don't know much of the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles songs. I'm gonna go save, just because I did all that. Just in case, because I did have to restart once and do all that extra stuff. Okay, there we go. And Mag, I delivered your letter, and also, wait, should I Magnet with you again? One more time, to see if anything happens. Nope, okay. Save. But yeah, I've never played Crystal Chronicles. I've never played... I mean, for that matter, even though it's part of the mainline story, I would still consider it a side game. So like things like Dirge of Cerberus, I haven't played either. I would say from what I consider non-mainline, the only non-mainline Final Fantasy game I've ever played. If you want to be funny, I could say Kingdom Hearts, but I'd probably say Crisis Core. Albeit it does add to the story, I would say the mainline game is Final Fantasy VII, and then the side game is like Crisis Core and such, so... I played Crisis Core. Final Fantasy VIII is on the list of games to play. I'll just button mash to this. Oh, 13, sorry, I read that as 8. I was about to be like, how do I say this nicely? People have done it, yes. I don't think Final Fantasy VIII is the best, first-timer game to play. But then I reread it as like, oh, 13, yes, Roman numerals. I've never played 13 Socket, so I can't give you any, I can't give you any, like, tips or like, yeah, that's a good idea, or nah, that's a good idea. I mean, any Final Fantasy game I think you can technically have be your first time Final Fantasy game. Because everyone's done that sometimes. Some people, their first ever Final Fantasy game was 5. Some people, their first ever game was 16. So anything is possible. So I don't know anything about 13. One thing I will say about 13, based off of what I see among fans, is that people who love Final Fantasy 13 love it despite the flaws. I have heard 13 is a flawed game in like the grander expanse of Final Fantasy 13. And there have been people that are like haters of Final Fantasy 13, but the people who do like Final Fantasy 13, despite the flaws, they're like, we recognize the flaws, we still love it. Which is a little different, say, compared to Final Fantasy 8, where I like point out the flaws and it's like, nah, Final Fantasy 8 is still great. It's like, oh, okay. I'd say Final Fantasy 13 fans are a little more open-minded and compassionate, is what I've heard. Julio! That's for you. I personally don't like Final Fantasy Car Pushing Simulator. Oh, I guess Final Fantasy 15, you do push the car at the very beginning. I enjoyed 15. I think maybe it's a heavy bias because I wasn't online for it. And I don't know all of the pop culture references. So when everyone's like, yeah, this is just like a boy band, like doing a road trip. I mean, maybe I was too absorbed in the story, so I don't know a lot of boy bands, so I don't know how they dress. I will say Gladio was a punk sometimes, though. I was like, dude, chill. This kid is like 8. Noctis is not 8 years old. However, I was like, all right, y'all need to chill. Crystal Chronicles is not a main numerical Final Fantasy, but still contains elements of Final Fantasy game. Okay, so it's probably still a good introduction to the mainline then. It has similar gameplay. Heavily created for multiplayer and co-op, quite fun, especially if you enjoy teamwork in Final Fantasy IX style. Oh, interesting. Interesting. All right, here's the true form of Mog. Behold the power of Leomon. Mog is gonna die. What's up, Mog? Listen, in this era of gaming or fiction in Japan, if you're a bipedal, like, lion-looking thing, you're gonna die. You're gonna sacrifice yourself for the cute little girl. That's just how it works. Agumon, Digivolve to Leomon. I was honestly getting ready for this thing to die. And it's still not off the table. What in Mog's name? What kind of cursed emote is that, Tatsan? That's almost as bad. One of my other mods has an emote of Zack looking like straight forward at the camera, but his face is like ultra wide. One of the other cursed emotes. Alright, I think this is where I left off. So, Eiko, 大丈夫か? Eiko, you okay?
Eiko は大丈夫。Eiko's okay. でも、モグがエコをかばって、but Mog covered for Eiko.
No, I'm pretty sure that lion was Mog. Mog did not sacrifice himself. He just returned back to being a summoned beast.
But Mog covered for Eiko and Eiko 知らなかったの。モグの召喚獣だったなんて。 Eiko didn't know that Mog was a summoned beast. モーグリの姿を借りてずっとエイコを守ってくれたの。It borrowed the Moogle form and was always by my side and protected me.
This music is a little too dramatic right now. You cannot be playing this music. You had this whole tragedy with the Black Mage Village while the background music goes oh ho 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 oh ho ho ho. So you can't have this now. Mog is fine. Alright, Mog is probably in his little summoned spirit state being like, yeah, I can wear the bow now, by the way. He's gonna come back in his giant Leomon form and be like, by the way, your bow, it looks great on me. I look fantabulous.
あんなに弱虫だったのに he was such a crybaby, but
well, yeah, that is a betrayal. It's like, dude, I was protecting you this whole time, and this whole time you were a giant ripped lion. What?
エイコのために一生懸命戦ってくれた。For Eiko, they did their best fighting.
そうだったのか? So that's what happened. Is Mog dead? It doesn't make sense. Oh, there's the ribbon. Is Mog dead? Hold on. When it first started, I was like, oh no, Mog. And then the summon thing happened. I was like, oh, okay, we're good. If he's dead, like all emotions I felt, tragedy about Mog dying is like out the window now. That's a weird death now. This is almost as weird as when Jet, quote unquote, didn't die in Avatar.
Mogu no ribbon, it's Mog's ribbon.
Okay, so Leomon did die.
Mogu.
Hey, look, I got a ribbon. Hey, can I equip that? That's how you get a ribbon in this game? That's so mean. It's a... oh, what is it called? When you have like an item that's like bequeathed upon you for like a memorabilia, yeah. The ribbon in this game is memorabilia of a little girl's pet. That's so mean. Well, not pet, her friend. Mog is friend. Mog is just in the great Koopa nut in the sky. Yeah. I heard jacked. Did you? Did I? I said wrecked, I think. I think got wrecked, maybe. 大丈夫だよ, Eiko. It's okay, Eiko. Mogu はいつでも Eiko のそばにいるよ. Mogu is always by your side. 今のは Oh, that it's you. Sorry. Hello, Kuja. あのモーグリの魂がトランスしたのか. What? Mog tranced? And then Jet died. What? Okay, this is kind of weird. I guess Mog tranced and turned into Leomon. Okay. Anyway. So did that Moogle's soul just trance? Kuja. 環境に反発した感情の爆発やはりそれが完全なトランスをもたらすのか I'm gonna pretend I read that right, but either way, I don't know what that first part means, so I have to translate it anyways. So... 環境の反発した感情は爆発やはりそれが完全なトランスのもと Oh hey, look, I read it right. Explosion of emotions in defiance of the environment. Does that really bring about a complete trance? Oh yeah, I was wondering about that. A complete trance. それが生きようとする Okay, back to grandeur. それが生きようとする欲望であり、他者を守ろうとする欲求である Whether it's the desire to live or the desire to protect others. 何ごちゃごちゃとわけのわからないこと What you bled in nonsense about? ということは、たとえ他者の What does Tasha is others, right? Yeah, Tasha is a fancy way to say others. たとえ他者の魂であっても、何者もしのぐ巨大な力を持った魂があれば。Huh? So in other words, even if the soul of another person, if there's a soul with immense power, it'll surpass all others. Okay. Yeah, mate. Hold on. Wait. あるじゃないか。そう、あそこにさ。I do have it. Yes, there. 一体何を企んでやがる What on earth are you planning? もう君たちには用はない。I have no need for you anymore.
ちょっと待ってよ、Wait.
ビビ、気をつけろ。ビビ、careful. 君たちの相手はこの... Oh, what does that... How does that read? I think that's Kobun. Oh, it's not Kobun, is it? I should probably translate them, learn to read. Oh, Futago. These twins will be more than enough of opponent for you. Oh, are you gonna like inject their souls with fog or something? Are they gonna fusion dance into a giant clown? Is the boss fight a giant clown? Hold on. I'm not gonna see what the boss fight looks like, but I gotta see what I'm gonna steal from this fight. Vaccine. Uh-oh. Do I have enough? Golden hairpin. I already have Demon's Vest. I also already have. I don't need to steal from these guys. Wait, no, I need the Demon's Vest. I only have the Demon Mail. Oh, I need the Demon's Vest. Okay, wait, this is good. I should seal that. Not everything is trance-based. You trance freak. She's an Eidolon. What's an Eidolon? I don't know what Eidolon is. Like Moogle is transgender. No, so trance is an ability in this game where you sort of like go into, you unlock an ability and go into a higher tier, so then some of your skills evolve to be able to do extra things. So like, for example, Salamander has an ability called Chakra that restores HP and MP to a single person, but if in the trance state, he's able to do it to the whole party. So apparently the Moogle went into trance. Eidolons are another term for summons, especially in Final Fantasy 13. Oh. I wonder how they came up with that word for the English then. I wonder what prompted, like, origins, basically. What is the, linguistic origins for Eidolons? Because in Japanese, they just do Shokanju, which is summons. Like, a summoned beast, specifically. So I wonder where the word Eidolon comes from. Uh-oh. It's gonna turn into one giant chimera clown. No! Okay, if you're scared of clowns, be weird. Here, Eidolon is the name of race that you can summon in your world. For example, strong when they cross without a summoner like Ramuh or Madine. Interesting. They don't use the word Eidolon in this game. They just say Shokanju, which is a summoned beast. I know, oh, what did they use in Final Fantasy VI? It was like phantasms, right? Oh, I forgot what the Japanese word was. Man, my memory is so bad. Genju, that's what it was. Like the phantasm word was like Genjukai and such. So Genju, that's what they used in the earlier games. And so in the earlier games, instead of a summoned beast, it was Genju, which is, I guess, for phantasms, right? It's kind of a fictitious word in Japanese. Like, it doesn't exist. I forgot what the kanji composition was, but there is no actual translation for it. But moreover, though, these two are no longer twins.
待って、車同士の村のみんなは Wait, what about all the villagers, the black mage villagers? おい、Vivi, 一人じゃ危険だ. Hey, Vivi, it's dangerous to go alone. Oh no, is Vivi not going to be in my party? No, Vivi! Am I stuck with Eiko? ギター、なんか様子が変だよ、Eiko. Their condition's kind of weird.
こいつら、倒れたんじゃなかったのか? Weren't these guys defeated? They're just doing the worm. Do the worm. Party rockers in the house tonight. We're gonna turn into a giant clown. And we might lose our mind. We're just a cute... That is not what I was expecting. I guess I'll just deck you. Wait, I gotta defend. I forgot I gotta defend. Or chakra. Are we virused? Are we? Well, Echo's low level, so I gotta... Zidane Steel. I want to cast Regen first. That's what I want to do. Okay, Echo Vibe. Okay, I stole a vaccine. Okay. It might take a bit of time to steal, but I do have haste on Zidane, so hopefully... I'll heal Freya? Ow. Freya, don't trance! Now's a bad time! Zidane's still in the middle of stealing. Oh, Echo's poisoned though. Echo can take care of herself. Zidane, stop failing. Zidane, stop failing. Okay, Zidane steal. I'm gonna have Salam or Echo, yeah. You antidote yourself. Oh, I guess we all do have a virus. Oh, that's not good. Stop failing, Zidane. I don't know what virus does. That is a problem. I want the demon mail though. I mean demon vest. Don't I have something? Yakushimasu. Ah, here we go. Okay. Cost 20? Wait. Since I stole a vaccine, probably a vaccine would work, no? Wakjing. Let's get Zidane first. Steal. I don't know what I'm afflicted with though. I'm just sick, I guess. Zidane, you've gotta be kidding me. Ow. My feelings are a little hurt when you do that, sir. Get Freya. I'm saying Freya's trans because I want her to do stuff. It's just I want to steal the demon. That's all I want. It's just the demon's mail. That's all I want. Are you gonna powder me again? Stop. No. Miss me, stupid. What? I got an arm guard? I'm gonna assume that's what it is, because the only other thing is golden hairpin. I'm gonna assume I stole successfully. I'm gonna pretend I stole successfully. And, I'll also vaccinate, because I'm a good girl. Let's vaccinate Salamander, because I honestly don't care about Echo right now. Okay, jump. Go get him, Freya. Ow. You know what? I'll vaccinate Echo because I'm a calm person. I don't know what we're afflicted with, but this thing is dead. Now that Salamander's gonna attack you, you're so dead. You're so dead. You're so dead. Look at that, 4K. Essentially 4K. Does anyone need healing? Not really. Ah, Salamander needs healing. Okay, I'll heal everybody because I'm a nice girl. Yeah, Freya, get him! I should probably try out Salamander's other moves. The only one I spam is Chakra, so I should spam some of the other ones. I could try Zidane's Gamba move. Because I'm here anyways. Miracle Life Dizon. League 7. This is the Gamba one, I think. Let's do this. For funsies. Are you still hurt, Echo? Oh, you are. Jeez, okay. Freya! Do it! I believe in you! One. Oh, come on! I know you've done 7k damage before. Zenage. the damage of them. So damage an enemy. 敵単体を何か魔性の弱くします。Lowers. I can't tell if it just lowers their magic power or lowers their resistance to magic. It heals ailments. Cast death. I think the only one I have is this one then. Let's try this one for funsies. For funsies! Man, I was not expecting Zorn and Thorn to look like that by the end of my race. Alright, go do your thing. It does about equivalent damage to my normal attack, so it's not super worth it. It was kind of cool to see though. Also, shout out to Freya for just being up in the rafters and raining death upon everyone. I forgot to check everyone's equipment. Oh no! I think Zidane already learned his accessory thing. Darn it! I wasted 11 AP. That's fine. I can get 11 AP in like 4 fights. It's whatever. It's still annoying, but it's fine. It's annoying though. I'm mad at myself. I forgot to reorganize the equipment. Vivi, Kuja wa doushita? Nigerareta no ka? Vivi, what happened to Kuja? Did he run away? Vivi?
みんな騙されてるって分かっててもついていってしまったんだ。Everyone, even though they knew they were being deceived, they went along with him. それなのにあいつ、そんなみんなに決められた something. Either way, Vivi is distraught and I am at full attention now, because if Vivi is in distraught, then I need to give my heart and soul to Vivi right now. それなのにあいつ、そのみんなに
Oh, 定め Oops, I read that wrong. 定められた寿命を変えられるはずがないって He told them. He said that there's no way he could change their already set lifespan. Kuja no yaro, そんなこと That jerk Kuja said something like that?
ごめんなさい、僕たちとんでもないこと。
We're sorry, we've done something horrible. お前のせいじゃない It's not your fault. 他の車同士たちはどうしたんだ What happened to the other black mages?
みんな落ち込んで、向こうで座り込んじゃってる。
They're all really depressed and they're all sitting over there.
ねえ、ジタン、こんな時なんて言ってあげたらいいの Hey Zidane, what do I say in times like these?
Aw, Vivi wants to be a comfort to them. Aw. Vivi. おい、Vivi, どこ行くんだ Hey, Vivi, where are you going?
僕、今は一緒にいてあげるぐらいしかできないから。
Right now, all I can do is just be with them, so... 絶対許さねえぞ、クジャ I'll never forgive you, クジャ誰かそこに Is there someone there? 誰かそこにいますか Is there someone there? Oh, I was just making a mockery. Maybe that is the voice for them. あなた方はあの男クジャはどこへ Now who are you all? That man. Where is Kuja? あいつならさっさと逃げちまったぜ。If it's him, he already ran away. あなた方が追い払ったのですかありがとうございます。Did you all chase him? Is this Hilda? Sid, is this your wife? Mr. Oglops Frogman himself cheated on her? Now, I know there's not a lot of pixels. Even I can tell she's probably the most beautiful character we've met all game. Excuse me? Sid, you're lucky you're a goofball, cause you're kind of a lot, Sid. I don't hate you as much as a Final Fantasy VIII Sid, but still. Did you chase him away? Thank you. You have my great gratitudes. Not my greetings, gratitudes.
なたはガーネット姫？ガーネット姫ではありませんか？
Are you Princess Garnet?
Ah, my, if it isn't Princess Garnet. お懐かしいこと。How nostalgic. 前にお会いしたのはもう何年も前のことでしたわ。すっかり大きくなられて。It's been several years since I've last seen you. You've gotten so big. なぜこのようなところに？ Why are you in a place like this?
この人誰だ？こんなところに知り合いか？ Who is this person? You have an acquaintance in a place like this? Hey, at least Kuja provided books. Oh, you are here? Oh, dude, you can't continue the dialogue. Oh, my most beloved Hilda, I love you. Give me some smoochies.
カエルなど妻と呼ばれる覚えはありませぬ。I do not recall allowing a frog to call me wife.
シドじゃけど、It's me, Sid Gribbit.
そのひげは、まああなたのですね。That beard is my, it is indeed you.
ヒルだよ。汁に戻ってほしいけろ。そして、一刻も早く元の姿に戻してけろ。That's not an apology, dude. My beloved Hilda, please return to the castle, ripped. And please, as soon as possible, return me to my normal form, ribbit.
あなたの大切な飛空手をクジャという男に奪われてしまいました。That your beloved airship was stolen by that man you call Kuja or whatever his name is.
よいけろ、よいけろ。お前さえ無事ならよいけろ。It's fine, ribbit. It's fine, ribbit. As long as you're safe, ribbit. And dude, you still owe her an apology for cheating. Despite the world about to end, apocalypse, regardless of the apocalypse, you should at least do the quick thing of like, dude, I'm sorry. I cheated. Alright? Let me tell you, the barmaid, was she hot? Yes. But after seeing what Hilda looks like, I'm like, Sid, you had no business. I mean, okay, even if she wasn't pretty, cheating is not good, right? Even if she wasn't pretty, cheating is not good. All right, I gotta set that precedent out there because I'm setting a very bad precedent. It's like, she hot and you cheated on here, boy, you lost. It's not a good message. I applaud Final Fantasy IX to actually make Sid cheat, not some lame anime misunderstanding. Oh yeah, I mean, is it cheating? Yes. Is it like she caught him in bed with her? No, he was flirting. So it's not like. I don't want to say it's full-on cheating. Cheating is cheating, all right? You were flirting with another woman, and that's not cool. Did he go all the way? No. But, y'all, you gotta understand, like, listen, you're married to me. We've been married for several years, obviously, because she and him were married when Garnet was a baby. So, yeah. Yeah, you know, we could make some frog stew. Julio with the frog emo. Oh, thank you for the GGs. But yes, Julio with the frog going yarro.
Ah, Hanata, my dear.
Ah, Kuja no koto shitteru no? Ah, you know Kuja? Eiko, あの男許せないの。Eiko can't forgive that man. 知ってることがあったら教えてほしいの。If you know anything, please tell me right now. Right now.
わかりました。リンデブルームに戻ったら私の知ってることはすべて教えましょう。I understand. Once we return to Lindebloom, I'll tell you everything that I know.
It is hard to go from Eiko's voice to Hilda's voice because they're similar. It is a different register, but it's similar.
Eiko's right here.
And Hilda is right here. Ha ha ha.
You still gotta kick Sid like a new nose hole. Like shove your heel into his face and be like, here's a new air duct for you. Kuja no henna koto sare nakatta kero? Did Kuja do anything weird to you? Ribbit.
あの男のしていることは許せませんが、女性に対しては礼儀正しい男でした。
Oh.
Albeit that man has done some unforgivable things, he has the basic etiquette to treat women right.
Unlike some cheater frog I know. She's like, yeah, he's a horrible man, but he knows how to treat a lady right.
でもあの男は少しばかりおしゃべりが過ぎるようですわね。However, he does talk a little too much for my taste.
どういうことケロか What do you mean, the ribbit?
私が質問したわけでもないのに自分の目的だと
Oh, he's such a theater kid. He's a musical theater kid. Ah, Kuja, you nerd.
自分の目的だとかなんだとかを一方的に話してくれるんですもの。I mean, I didn't even ask him anything. And he just by himself started blabbing about his goals and, one-sidedly told me his whole plan. 聞いている方が疲れてしまいました。As a listener, I grew tired. でも、その話の内容はとても恐ろしいものでしたわ。However, the contents of what he told me was very horrifying, very terrifying.
どんな内容だったっけろ? What were the contents, ribbit?
自分はこの世界とは別世界の人間ってこの世界を使用して巨大な力を手にしようと He said that he was from a different world as to this world and he was going to use this world to obtain a terrible power.
Is he gonna... Is Gaia a summon? Or what was the English localization? Eidolon? Is Gaia an Eidolon? Uh-oh. And SpaghettiOs. Here I was... Okay, I will say though, after the Garland reveal, I was expecting like, oh, so Garland is Sin and Kuja is Seymour. I feel like Kuja might actually end up being like the actual bad guy. Like, bad guy, you know? Like, he's not good. Like, he's the final boss. Sorry, my words. I was just like... words.
その手段の一つとしてヒルデガールで1号機を奪ったようでして one step in order to achieve that goal was to steal the Hildegard number 1.
それは聞き捨てならないけろ. I can't do nothing after hearing that ribbit. 後でジタンたちも話す必要があるけろ. I have to talk to Zidane and the others later. Ribbit.
とりあえず私を
Yukai. I think that's Yukai. We've had that word before. But it's been a while, so I think that's the kanji for Yukai. Which is kidnap, but let me check. Yes, it is Yukai.
とりあえず私を誘拐するのが目的ではないようでしたわ Either way, it seems that his goal was not to kidnap me.
I mean, he did give you a lovely bed with those princess veil drapes and then some books to read, so you were a guest.
自分に失った
Ushinata? No. Hanata? No. Okotta? That might be okotta. I should double check.
自分に酔った話しぶりからはかなりナルシストだと感じましたが From the way he spoke, I got the impression that he was quite the narcissist. 少なくともあなたのような
Bukimimono? What? That is horrible if that's what she said. Hold on. Oh, uakimono. Okay.
少なくともあなたのような浮気者ではないようですわね At least he doesn't seem like a cheater like you are.
I thought she said bukimimono, like an eerie like creature like you. I'm like, girl, you're the one who did that, but it was uakimono, so she's not a cheater.
At the very least, he's not a cheater like you.
いきなり言いたいところついてくるけど why are you bringing up those are them fighting words. You're bringing words that hurt. I mean, dude, you cheated. もうその件に対しては反省してるけど I've already repented about that. You don't get to decide that, sir. I've already reflected regarding that matter. だからこそ危険を察してお前を助けに行ったけどよ Nah. Listen, gratitude over saving her life and forgiving you for cheating is two different things. だからこそ危険の承知でお前を助けに行ったよ That's why I went to help you even knowing it was dangerous. That's a dumb excuse. You should have gone to help her even if you didn't reflect. Alright, you should have gone regardless. You stupid. Also, ad break, darn it. I'm gonna snooze the ads. I think I'll be able to find a save point within 15 minutes. Because in the Lindenbloom Castle, where I see Zidane's in the guest room, and I know there's a Moogle there, so I should be able to get there. But yeah, Sid is stupid.
本当かしらね Have you truly reflected? ヒルデガールで1号機を取り返したいだけじゃなかったのかしら Isn't it that you only wanted to retrieve back your Hildegard number 1?
嘘じゃないけろ。わしが悪かったけろ。It's not like けろ。I was bad けろ。Don't say, hey, my bad. Say, I'm sorry. I was in the wrong, Gero. Like, I was in the wrong. Okay, good. You recognize you did wrong. Now, apologize. だから早く人間に戻してくれき。I don't like Sid. Aw. もうカエルもブリムシも嫌じゃけろ。That's why please hurry and turn me back into a human. Ribbit. I don't like being an oglops or frog. ゲロ。Ribbit. もう絶対浮気しないけろ。許してけろ。I'll never cheat again, Ribbit. Forgive me, Ribbit. How could she forgive you if you didn't say sorry?
その言葉信じていいのかしら Can I believe your words?
What, that he'll never cheat? Nah. There's gonna be an end scene cutscene. I'm calling it. When the credits are rolling, Sid's gonna be caught like flirting with the barmaid again. She's gonna turn him into a frog. And then Queen is gonna chase after him and try to eat him. I'm calling it. 嘘はつかんわしはお前しかおらんけろ I won't lie. I only have you, Ribbit.
わかりましたわ元に戻してあげましょう I understand. I shall turn you back to your original form.
Oh, is she gonna kiss the frog? Ah, that's what they did.
でも今度浮気しようとした時はブリムシじゃせませんからね However, next time you try cheating on me, it won't end with just me turning you into an oglop, understand?
わかってるけど I get it. Why is he stuttering? Okay, Ribbit.
今度はヘッジホッグパイにでもしようかしら Maybe next time I'll turn you into a hedgehog pie.
She does not believe his word. She's like, yeah, I gotta actually like set the fear of God into you because you are not gonna keep your promise. They're gonna turn into a hedgehog pie, which is that ugly pink thing with the spikes. Oh, which is funny because that was the thing that was in the cage when we were doing that red light, green light mini game with Sid back at the Desert Palace. それだけは勘弁してくれ, Ribbit. Please don't do that, Ribbit. とにかく早くするけど. Either way, hurry up, Ribbit. What are you? Sid is not likable in this game, but for different reasons. He has character. I'll give him that. Final Fantasy VIII Sid was just monster. This one, he's not likable. He has character, but I'm like, dude, you... Okay. World's worst husband. Alright then.
Hi. Okay.
He's like, hurry up. And then she's like, fine, I'll turn you back. He's not even that handsome. Boo. Hildegard, you deserve better. Oh, ついに人の姿に戻ったけろ. Oh, I've finally returned to a human form, Ribbit. これで3号機を本格的にI can read. He's just gonna start building number 3. これで3号機の建造に本格的に着手できるプリ. Now we can finally begin the construction of airship number 3 in earnest, puri. She's like, did you just talk like that and got in the habit of it? Like, huh, いかん. Oh, it can't be. 今までの癖が抜け切っておらんわい. All my habits from before haven't been... He was saying that for fun? All the ribbit and the booty when he was a oglop. He was saying that for fun. That wasn't part of the curse. He was just saying that because he felt... Okay. Oh no, my habits from before have not diminished yet.
あなた dear?
すまなかったな、ヒルダ。I apologize. Oh, now you apologize now that you've been turned back? My apologies, Hilda. Hilda, you deserve better. Go get hooked up with like Baku or something. Baku's a great guy. I'll introduce you to Baku. Baku's a nice man who would never treat you. Ooh, what? Zidane. Jitan. Shotgun ka? Is that you, Shotgun? Jitan-san, Mr. Zidane. なんだよ、急に改めちゃってさ。What are you doing all of a sudden? ジダンさん、起きてください。Mr. Zidane, please wake up. え？なんだ、夢だったのか。Oh, it was a dream. Okay. で、なんの用だ？ And what do you want with me? ヒルダ様がお呼びですので、会議室の向かいください。Lady Hilda calls for you, so please head to the meeting room. あ、わかったよ。もうちょっと見てたかったけどな。Alright, I get it. Man, I wanted to keep dreaming a little more though. はいや、なんでもないよ。気にしないでくれ。Don't worry about it. Mog! Go!
お願いあるクポ。クモーレに手紙渡してほしいクポ。
So, kumore, I got you. From Moku.
ありがとうクポ。
Oh, it's lagging. Hold on. There we go. After OBS updated the UI, so the monitoring function can be toggled right by the mute thing. Makes it easier to reset the audio once it lags like that. At least for me, it was lagging. I think it is purely a monitoring thing. It has nothing to do with the actual stream output. I got past that. I did spend like an hour talking about anime, so I don't know if we made great progress today, but at least we're in a different location. Remember, kids, the moral is if you made her an airplane, you get one get out of cheat free card. I mean, she did take the airplane as a means of escape from her husband's infidelity. So I don't think it's the airplane that got the one get out of cheat free card. I think it was saving her from the being held hostage from the theater kid. Remember, kids, if you save her from being held hostage by a psycho musical theater kid, you get one get out of cheat free card. There's gonna be a lot of raining tomorrow. Sid, you're horrible. You're making Final Fantasy VII Sid look like a saint. Let's see. I'm trying to remember who the other. I should probably go through and try to recall, especially the 4, 5, and 6. There's a lot of like minute details that I have forgotten. I do know Sid from 6 was like Celeste's adoptive father, so he was a good. That Sid was a good one. I'd say Sid from 10 was also a good one. Yuna's uncle, Riku's father. Good man, good man. Sid in 15 was just the, you know, the car shop owner. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, but you know, he didn't play a huge part in the game, though. Admittedly. This Sid, kind of a punk. I think Final Fantasy VIII Sid is still the worst. There is something just horrible about, like, you're putting this all on the shoulders of a 17-year-old kid and you just dipped. I'm like, that kind of sucks, dude. That kind of sucks. Let's see. They're playing Warframe. Sure, let's check it out. Let's say hi to her name is Zephyria. It's been a while since I rated them. They also have an adorable avatar for their stream. I got a feeling that in Sid's head, this is just a little oopsie. The punishment far outweighs the sin. That's why I'm saying, hey, Hilda. Okay, let's be honest. As much of a, you know, a dirty bandit that he is, Baku would never. Also, Final Fantasy VIII, Sid worked a deal with Norg. Yeah. Sid was awful in 8. I don't remember 4 and 5. I think in 4, Sid was maybe the Dwarf King. I can't remember. I absolutely do not remember 5 though, unfortunately. It's a bit of a thing, isn't it? Oops. Hold on. Let me fix that. Alright. Boop. Let's get the raid on the road. Boop. Maybe someday I'll do a Sid tier ranking. So far, I do think probably Final Fantasy VI Sid is the best. Just because he's a good guy. He's a good guy, you know? Yeah, and they actually had impact on the story. Whereas 15, I would say Sid had no impact on the story. 10 Sid, he did have impact with Riku and the Al Bhed and such, and he was key to like a dialogue option for Waka to reconcile his prejudice he had against the Al Bhed and such. So I mean he's higher up, but man, this is not great. Not great, not great. Anyway, there are the raid messages. Thank you all for joining me on this illustrious day. I hope you enjoyed what little Final Fantasy IX gameplay I did. But outside of that, I hope you also enjoyed my anime rants. I will be back tomorrow with more Final Fantasy IX. Hopefully I'll get a little farther along. Yeah, I hope you all have a delicious rest of your non-distinct time of day. And hopefully I'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, good night.